Alright, we should be here.
Hello, hello, hello. Everybody, welcome back to the Chronicles of the Grand Nation, The Silent War, episode 23. Let's get this party started in both ways. Alright. Brihik, please introduce yourself and your party self.
I didn't expect to go first. Hi, I'm Xavier. I play Brehik Moonshield, and fuck it. All right, I wasn't gonna, but whatever. Skeleton walks into a bar, goes up right to the counter, and asks the bartender
Spare ribs.
for a beer and a mop. You
I-
fucking ruined the joke.
I
Mike.
thought you were gonna say what's a skeleton's favorite snack, then it's spare ribs. I
No.
thought that's where you were going with it.
To Sarah, please introduce yourself and your party self.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I play Tess, and I am ready to party tonight, guys. It's gonna be fun.
Zelina, please introduce yourself and your party self.
Greetings and salutations. It is I, Momo Jones. I play Zelina, the wonderful Bardlock, at your service.
Vanoof, please introduce yourself and your party self.
I identify as Vanuth Caradonal. I have a dog / wolf / twink. I wear a green cloak.
You know,
And my
if,
name
like,
is Mike.
If anyone comes in on this episode alone, that whole sentence you just said.
Yep.
You're like, what the fuck?
Hi,
mean, am I
I'm
wrong?
Dylan. I play Muffin. That's all you need to know. That's all you get. Emily, please introduce yourself and your party self.
No. Go back and introduce yourself properly.
Hello, I Dylan. I'm from the motherland of Australia. It's nice to see you and welcome. Is that good?
That's more acceptable.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Emily. I'm the DM of this game. You can also call me Pixel, and we're gonna have a great time tonight.
Just gonna quickly go into the thank yous as always. Thank you to Angela for the amazing character art you've been seeing throughout this campaign, and for the rest of the campaign. Thank you to Tom for the incredible music you've been hearing throughout this campaign. Can't wait to hear some of some party or character themes later on in the campaign. Mo, do we have any merch updates?
Well, we have the merch that's up there already. I am working on some things behind the scenes, so who knows what may be shown. Maybe next month I'll have something for you guys.
Thank you. Anna, can you please give us just a quick social media update?
Yeah, of course. Just, as always, make sure you are following along on all of our social media: Twitch, YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram. Come on and join our Discord. We love to have you. I work very hard on it and do, in fact, take it personally. Just make sure you're staying tuned for updates and our schedule and all of those great things so that you are in the know.
Alright, unless anyone else has anything to say, I guess we can go straight into the game.
Alright, perfect. Ha! I knew where the music was this time. I was looking at it. I made eye contact with the music box, specifically.
With what eyes?
My eyes.
With one eye open.
Alright, so we return back to La Familia Keep, where some of our lovely adventurers got a chance to sit and meet with a few more NPCs. Preparing for the party tonight, the little housewarming party. We have Briek and Van in the kitchen, cooking up a storm of sweets and meals and buffet style treats. While Amari, Van and Zelina's sister,
Which I fucking adore, by the way.
had stopped by,
Can
and
Oh.
yeah, go ahead.
Can I make the note that the only men in the party are in the kitchen, and all the girls in the party are drinking wine by the fireplace?
Yeah, break down that gender norm. Damn straight.
Wow. But yeah, before we get into the party, which is what everyone's excited for here, we switch over. Why did it stop? Sorry. We switch over to Miss Tessera, who wasn't actually in the room, but had been in her ring prior. So Miss Tessera, having gone into your ring, into your genie lamp, what was it you were wanting to do in there?
Alright, so she is going to kind of approach the mirror where she speaks to her father. And she's going to just start off by saying, you've been rather quiet since we got to the city.
Once again, you would feel a warm glow start to sort of heat on the back of your neck from the garnet gem, and the mirror would form the image of Demir, who I will repost in case people forgot what he looked like.
Very demure. Very whatever the meme is.
Mindful, very Demir.
Very mindful, very demure,
I hate that, actually.
like cutesy.
I didn't think of that, and I hate that so much. I hate that his name is the meme. Demir is, his form takes place in the mirror. Once again, this very, large-looking Dao, with the, braided brown hair into, like, these dreadlocks, in this, very, like, earthy green, style tunic. And he would say to you through the mirror, "Not much has happened for me to comment on."
She'll be like, she'll raise an eyebrow like, oh, real? And she'll say, like, so, why did you fail to mention that you spoke to Lysander?
It wasn't prevalent.
Was it? She's like, what exactly did you say to him?
Like I said, our conversation isn't relevant to your mission right now. It's on a need-to-know basis.
She's like, tell me you didn't do or say anything to put him or Inez in danger.
Why would I do that?
She's like, honestly, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, as long as you continue to keep your head down and do what I say and stick to your mission, there's no reason for them to be in danger. Think of it as more motivation.
She hates that. She hates that so much, but is biting her tongue. She's like, they have nothing to do with our deal.
You're right, they don't. So don't make it about our deal. Don't get them involved.
She's like, well, that's what I was trying to do, but it seems like they already know certain things.
Things that are not prevalent to your mission.
Mhm.
The more digging around you do, the more involved they'll get. If you want them to stay safe and to stay out of your affairs, drop the subject. like,
She's like,
Unless you want to get them involved. Inez seems like the greedy sort. I'm sure she'd be willing to sell her soul for a few gold coins.
she's like, don't you dare.
Fine, we have an understanding.
She's like,
Every time, this guy's like, trust me, I'm totally, like, working for your best interest. And yeah, every time it's, I'm going to threaten someone you care about.
every effing time. Where to God?
The joke's on you. You think it's a threat. It's a promise or a warning. Is what it is.
She's like, so this is your plan to get me to trust you?
You could always not trust me and see where that gets you.
She like literally gets, she in the most serious way that she possibly can will like stare him dead in the eyes. If anything happens to them,
It will be on your head. Because if anything were to happen to them, it would mean you didn't listen to me or stick to the path I've laid out for you.
The path that you won't fully tell me about.
He says nothing. Enjoy your party tonight, Tessera.
I intend to.
And you feel the heat from the garnet on the back of your neck start to fade away, and his image in the mirror would slowly dissipate, and you would see your own reflection staring back at you.
I feel like she literally does the like deep sigh, flops back into her window seat.
Very dramatic teenager of you.
Listen.
Ugh, don't tell me what to do, Dad.
I have the idea that half of the time when Tess opens her mouth, like Demir gets like annoyed, but then is like, wait, it's because she's too much like me.
I can see that.
That is what I imagine happens every time.
Yeah. And then, having gone through that, essentially you would later come out of your ring to join the others in preparing for tonight's soiree.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Bear with me as I try to find the music that I was going to use for this.
So, is Brehik or Van Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen? Or are we Pauline?
I am fully imagining a meme of Brehik with the aviator sunglasses doing the salt.
Are we just Snoop Dogg and Paula Deen?
Yes. Yes! Oh my god, yes! allow me to put everyone on the map who should be on the map.
Knowing that
Ooh.
she didn't have enough time, Finn probably made like little like scarves or something for the group, just to be like, this is our party.
Holy shit! Who are some
Don't
of these
have
people?
anything that's like.
Did Hut bring his child?
That's fine.
Yes,
We
he
told
did.
him to.
Yes, he did.
Also, are these all the veterans from the Ruby Guard?
Oh my god! Like I'm talking random people off the street walking.
Dude,
Yeah, I invited people.
good thing everything that was here was none of our valuables because we just moved in 2 hours ago.
Lysander's like biting his lip, watching people break windows and like lean on the chairs.
No, he's not biting his lip. He's keeping a mental like list of who did what to bill them in the morning.
If someone broke something, they would probably end up in a ditch somewhere.
You end up like that one comedian where he's like, it's like, it got really out of hand. Someone broke the pool table.
Took
Someone
a shit on my dad's
computer.
computer. That's not the worst. The worst thing is they stole a bunch of antique pictures of my grandma.
Because it's the one thing you can't replace.
No.
But yeah, position yourselves where you would like to be for this party. We'll do a few rounds of some lighthearted fun role play. And yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, my place is in the kitchen. No, I'm kidding.
Let me see here.
Well,
I'm gonna actually put these two.
is there just food everywhere, by the way?
Oh my god, yes. Like you probably made enough that you had to move it to other tables. Like there's some in the living room, there's some in the study, there's some outside. Because you just didn't physically have enough room.
They're on the training dummies.
But
I fashioned a little like vest with a table and pouches on it for Drezel to walk around for trees.
Very, very demeaned by it, but he will accept it as long as he gets belly rubs and treats at the end of the night.
100%.
I'm surprised you're not near Ivy, Van.
Not yet.
Did you even see her? Oh. It's
But-
like he probably didn't see her.
We're gonna go around. We're gonna go down the list a few times. So we're gonna start with Briak. What are you doing?
This is such trouble, by the way, this combo.
Oh, I know. I did that on purpose. I knew what I was doing.
He walks up
Oh,
and probably punches his brother on the shoulder. Jumps, by the way, because I have to.
I had such. You're like, he walks up and he punches him. And I had this image of just Briak cold clocking Sugo in the face for like
Oh,
no
God,
reason.
No. I like Sugo. That's my boy.
Thanks for getting me the magic items.
Wham! Right in the nose.
His
I
poor
had-
goblin nose comes all scrunched up.
I jump up and punch Ron Wicked. Well, I mean, I'm 3 foot. I probably my arms can reach.
Tippy toes. Tippy toes.
Yeah, I'll tippy toe and punch him in the shoulder, and I'll say, "Hello there. Are you enjoying the pot? Oh, Sugo, how are you doing, friend?"
You punch him, he does a very dramatic, like, oh god, no, hostile environment, and like falls on the ground and rolls around for a minute.
I'm
Very obviously
suing.
trying to show off to
I'm
like 2 other
suing.
women who are like giggling in the corner.
Yes. I laugh and giggle. I hope
Sugo-
this route isn't giving you too much of a headache.
Zuko shakes his head, he's like, I'm learning more and more about this fine fellow every moment I talk to him. How are the items? Did everything come out okay?
The items came out wonderfully. Everybody was very pleased with their gifts, and he'll give him kind of like a side hug / pat. He'll say, "Thank you."
You're very welcome. Now just remember, if you need anything, I can always get it to you just a little bit cheaper. And he gives you like a wink.
Absolutely. Be careful with this one. And he points to Bronwick and he'll say, he could make you an awful lot of gold.
We've been talking business. And he like wiggles his eyebrows. And Bronwick gives him like this stern look of like, don't.
Yes. So, Bron? Wick? You enjoying the party?
I've been to better.
Yeah, it's very professional and tamed because we have to keep up good posture and appearances.
He grins. He says it's bullshit. It's because no one has started drinking yet.
Do you want ale? I'm sure we can find someone somewhere around here.
I need you to understand. Bronwick brought like his own kegs. Like there is like kegs of ale in the backyard. Like there is a lot of alcohol. He is just bullshit.
Probably saying this as I'm looking at the ale.
He does the thing, an arm around you, he's ribbing you a bit, and he's like, come on, one drink.
No.
It's your party.
No. You know what happened in the last town.
Nothing that couldn't have been paid for.
We are not going to set another fire, Bronwick.
I never said it was going to be a fire. Look, come on, just because you lost the last drinking game we played, you don't need to get sour about it now.
Bronwick, I drank 3 times as much. And he will waddle over and grab an ale and hand him one.
He takes
as
it.
as he has one in his other hand. Nobody can goad any Rehik into something he does not want to do. Except this motherfucker here.
You get goaded. Sugo absolutely is like, oh, I'm taking bets, and then all of a sudden this crowd forms around the two of you. And Sugo's running around with a hat, collecting bets, and you two just start having this drinking contest in the backyard.
Oh man.
Going to Zelina, what are you doing?
Zelina is playing the piano, trying to set the mood a little bit for anybody that's, trying to link up with each other.
Ah, little bow chicka wow wow.
That's my girl.
Yeah, I mean, you start playing some mood music. Misty, who is sitting in the room, her feet are kicking back and forth. She doesn't pick up on anything. She's just happy that you're playing music. She's nibbling on, some food. And Hush just kind of going back and forth between, casually talking with people, taking care of his daughter, casually talking with people, going back to make sure she has, her juice refilled. You would see Braun, who's engaging with some of the Ruby guards. He would watch you for a little bit, a very nice smile, seeming to really enjoy your playing.
Oh, I give him a wink and continue playing.
There's a little bit of an eye roll, but it feels more playful than you know what I mean?
No, I know.
But you continue to play, and at some point, I would assume, before your rests in between playing, Braun would kind of slip his way around some of the people to stand by you. He would say, oh, you've gotten better.
Well, of course, I am a prodigy when it comes to musical instruments. There's not an instrument I can't play.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Any instrument?
Yes.
Well, see, now you've got me curious. I feel like, accordion.
Oh yes, I mean if you give me an accordion, I can definitely play it.
Piccolo.
Is that the green guy from DMD? I'm joking.
God.
Well, yes, that's like the small flute thing, right?
Different instruments, same branch, I think.
Yes, I can play it.
Drums.
Yes.
Harp.
Oh, totally.
That piano over there.
Spoons.
Never tried spoons, but I can do it.
He's like, I don't know how to do it either, but I heard that people do it. Something with it's like drums, I think.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Edge's gonna walk over and grab some spoons. Give some to Braun and herself and just look at him like, how do those just like drums just start tapping them? It just starts playing with spoons.
Roll a performance with disadvantage.
Oh, that's easy. 4 disadvantage.
14, not bad. You like it's rough. You're using utensils as an instrument. You've never used it before. But after probably like 10 or 15 minutes or so, you start kind of picking up a little bit on like the premise of it. Ron's like, well, I'll be damned. Look at you go.
Well, as I can say, a musical genius.
Yeah. Musical genius. So, how did you ever learn how to play music?
Well, a long time ago, there was a friend of mine, which you've met, my friend. I believe so. Cyrus.
Spyrus,
Yeah.
yes, the goat man.
Sato.
Sato,
Goat,
right.
goat man is kind of offensive.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
It's all right. If he was here, he'd probably have a whole fit about it. But, he was the one that took me somewhere to learn how to play. And I've been playing ever since.
And what do you like about playing instruments?
Well, you get the look on people's faces. Or the way their body moves, twitches. When they get mesmerized, by the performance.
So you enjoy the attention it brings?
Well, not necessarily the attention. The attention's always a plus. But seeing people's happiness when they hear the music play.
Ah, there it is. So you like making people happy with your music?
Of course. Doesn't all musicians?
Not always.
Well, that's a shame.
But, that's a pretty noble mindset to have. Maybe you should do it more often.
Well, here's the thing. The Empress's birthday party, right? Do you think I should try and perform there?
Well, I know they're getting some, supposedly like an exquisite bard from overseas to come and play, but maybe if you put a good word in,
Well,
maybe you can open for them.
Selena, show that bard up.
Oh, she's going to. Well, I think we'll just have to see how good this bard is overseas. But I'll definitely play for it.
I look forward to it. I'll see what I can, I'll see if I can't maybe try and talk you up a little bit.
Well, I
Whenever
appreciate-
I'm on rotation.
Oh, of course. I do also have some things I can do to increase my chances with.
Well, hopefully the Coliseum battle tomorrow makes it a bit more, helps your reputation a bit.
Oh, it shall definitely. They'll get to see just how well equipped La Familia is when it comes to combat.
Sorry, 3 days. Thank you, Van. I got my timeline mixed up. He would smile. He says, "Oh, I have no doubt that you're going to show everyone why you're the new protectors of the realm. I'll do my best to be in the stands watching then."
Well, thank you, Brown, as I pat him on the shoulder.
Right, well, and you start to hear, like, there's a few other, few of his, like, guards friends are kind of ribbing him from a distance, and he's like, "I'm gonna go take care of that. It was good hearing you play."
Oh, of course, thank you. You do need assistance with those people over there?
I can handle it. They're just knee-deep in ale at the moment, and they like to spread rumors.
Oh, rumors. I do love good rumors.
You don't want these rumors.
No.
No, you really don't.
Come on, Brown. Say it. Say it. Nope. Get back here, Brown. Say it. What rumors?
Enjoy your performance. Enjoy your performance, Selena. And he gives you, like, a pat on the cheek.
Oh,
Like, I'm not engaging with these rumors.
I will find out these rumors one way or another, Braun. One
He
way
will.
or another. That's
He
right.
waves you off like, "Sure you will."
Then she just goes back to the piano and like starts thinking, how am I gonna find out? As she's just gonna stare at the other two Ruby Guard members and wait for Braun to leave before talking to one of them.
Yeah, and we'll loop back around to you for that. Van,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Very quickly talking to Lysander, and then probably actually spending times with my siblings. That's the current plan.
Yeah, so you would find Lysander in the main living room, talking with someone. Seems like they're acquainted to some extent. Very casual, relaxed. He'd see you walk in, he'd give you a nod of acknowledgement.
He would continue to replenish food and then come over. "Well, Mr. Leader of the GGC, we once made a drinking game about that, but anyways, I was looking for some advice.
Oh?
And I know what you're thinking, it's not about financial means or whatever. More of... how should I put this? Do you have any advice on being a family man yourself?"
Advice on being... I don't know if I'm the one to be asking those questions.
Well, you raised Tessera to where they are.
Tessera was raised by her mother and Lexo. After her mother's disappearance, I simply gave her shelter. I really did no raising, to be fair. I barely raised Inez. My position requires me to travel so frequently that the two girls were often left alone and subject to the powers of Lexo. The only time I ever got involved was if they broke the law, which didn't happen often, but I'd have enough nickels that it was more than once.
Well,
Sorry, not nickels, he'd say silver.
well, Speaking of, I guess that's advice in itself. Don't leave your kids alone. While they're growing up, at least, right?
Maybe be present for them.
Interesting.
Just show up. I think that means a lot more to them than you realize.
And I could see how it would. And to be fair, I believe you more of a father to Tessera than her own father, as reasons. Cough, cough.
God damn.
He looks like awkward about it, but he's like, I did my best. And I think Tessa grew into a very fine young woman.
Well, that's good.
Is he wrong, Tessera? Is he wrong?
He said, I had to travel a lot and I was absent. You were still there more than her actual dad, though.
Yeah.
Like...
He's the uncomfortable
Listen.
stepdad that's like, when the real dad comes back, and now there's a power imbalance. That's what this is.
Well, enjoy your night, I guess.
He was both.
Up here.
You'd see Amari and Archie looking over some of the books that were imported. Archie seems a little more, I don't want to say bored, but he looks, it's like the idea of like, I'm browsing books that are well below my reading level.
Wow.
Where Amari looks a little more like, these are way above my reading level.
I will hand them both
And
a
she's-
drink. Oh,
Yeah, she's both like, she's disgruntled, and you hear her talking to Archie like, there's no pictures in this one. And he's like, there's not going to be pictures, it's a novel.
DM, can we like have a thing that there's definitely a scrapbook or like something that shouldn't be there, a book that is not finished, and it's just Muffin's like still in progress book.
Yeah, if you have like a
I
scrapbook,
love
any
that
sort of
stuff.
pictures, Amari's like, yes. I don't read
She has
pictures.
like there's one book that looks so out of place because it's definitely finished.
Oh yeah, she'd hover around it.
I
But when Van comes over with drinks, they both very eagerly take them.
Well, it's no Feywild party, but it's something, right?
I mean, we don't have our parents having sex in the corner with like 3 people. I mean, if that happened, it might as well be.
Well, hopefully there won't be anybody having sex with 3 people in a corner. Hopefully it's done in the privacy of somebody's room. Looks back
She looks-
towards where the piano is being played.
Amari looks at Archie, and Archie nods like, alright, I get it. Close the door.
Speaking of, I'm surprised you didn't bring your girlfriend with you.
My what?
Your girlfriend. The nice lady we met when we were downstairs in the tower.
He looks very confused.
I also look very confused.
I feel so sorry for her, dude. I feel so
I
sorry.
know!
Are you talking about Yvonne?
Yes, actually.
She's not... Man, I'm not exclusive. Period. You know this.
Well, it's been 3 years, first of all. Second of all, it seemed like she wanted it to be exclusive.
They all wanted to be exclusive.
He just kind of cocks his head. And you've never once entertained the thought of maybe trying it just once?
He kind of sighs, puts a hand on your shoulder. I don't think you quite understand. And he pulls out like this little pocketbook, and you know this, like
I know
little
this
like a
book.
little black book, and you know this book. And he opens it, and you see his entire regimen schedule for every day of the week. And he says, "Where in my schedule would I have time to even entertain the idea of committing time to someone?"
Well, here's a thought. You're the one who wrote it, right? You wrote that schedule.
Yes.
Well, if you care enough about somebody, you would make time.
Well, I don't care about anyone enough to make time. My work's more important. And he closes it as if to be like, I've made my point.
Oh, so you wouldn't have an issue if, I don't know, me or Selena happened to take your not girlfriend away from you?
I mean, are you wanting leftovers? Usually you get a little
No,
more
I'm just...
Leftovers?
He just looks at Amari like, no, I'm literally just trying to make you jealous and feel something, but I guess it's not working. Amari, help.
Leftovers.
turns the
That's
book
so
around to you.
crazy.
She turns the book around to you, and she's like, this one's pink and this one's purple. How did they get the colors like that?
What is she referring to, actually?
Muffin scrapbook.
I don't know, you could always ask her.
There's definitely a page of Van and Zelina in there.
Oh my god, she geeks out over it. She's just like, look at you! It's so, look how good this drawing is! They got your stick arms just right!
I thought they did.
And they got Zelina's, like, flowing hair. Like, it looks so good! Even though they probably look very shabby, I would assume, Muffin.
Yeah. She don't have, like, painter's tools or anything like that.
I especially like the guy with the really big sword.
Well, actually, I think that's him over there. He's in the other room. He showed up a while ago.
Yeah, but there's like 4 women around him.
He actually cocks his head at Amari. Speaking of Amari, as we're not going to talk about Archie's love life anymore, how are you actually doing?
I mean, I'm happy.
Well, that's a good start, yeah?
Oh, you're asking about my... Oh!
Well, yes
right.
and or no, just kind of a general conversation starter.
Well, let me think. Oh, I'm a wanted criminal in 2 sovereign countries.
Oh, which ones?
Let me...
Excuse me?
Sounds about right.
Amari.
Principality of Berulia and Picodolis.
Can you spell those?
No.
Why not?
You can type them out. I'm not typing. I don't have time to type them out.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of principalities. Is it, you said Berulia?
Yeah, this one and this one.
God.
Bro, she got around, man.
I know.
Those years.
He looks at her like, oh, you actually traveled a lot more than I thought you did in that time.
Mhm. Well, to be fair, neither of them were my fault.
Well, I take it some noble or something wanted to marry you and you said no and then left.
Yes! Did you know kings don't like being told no? It's so rude!
I've been finding out, yes. It's kind of like trying to tell our parents no.
Exactly. That's what I like about the Crouzyan Empire. At least this one's married.
Have you met him before?
No! And I want to keep it that way.
Oh, wonderful.
I have learned very quickly that I do not trust the rich.
Where
Yeah, eat the rich.
is your line between rich and not rich?
If they have a noble title and they feel that that title, entitles them to a person's life or well-being or affections.
Well, there you go. He looks at her. You've been through a lot, haven't you?
She does the iffy hand. Like, eh.
Well, I mean, as in, out of all 4 of us, you've probably grown the most, I would say.
Appreciate that. That means a lot coming from my big brother. And she does the thing where she's like pinching your cheeks and like stretching them out really wide.
Well, at least it means something coming from me, I guess.
See, Archie, this is how you're supposed to react. Archie does, like, he rolls his eyes, like, I'm not going to kiss ass to get something that I want.
Well, I don't think she's wanting to get anything right now.
I mean, okay, so what is your friend Brehik like?
Oh no, I knew it! I called it! He raises an eyebrow.
I know that he likes groceries.
Well, if you're wanting to know about my good pal Brehik, because scratches Jim. Well, for starters, his mother calls him Bree.
Nope.
He's a druid. He was once upon a time, and this is sort of a secret, a part of the Verdant Syndicate or adjacent. And if you want to know what he likes, well, nature is pretty obvious. He likes baking. In fact, I think he's trying to open a bakery out of this keep, is the plan, at least.
So cute and mundane!
Mm-hmm.
And normal!
Well, as normal as someone who could turn into a giant bear or wolf can be.
I mean, the last guy that I dated tried to overthrow a city-state.
Well.
So it's nice that it's normal.
Well, other than that, he doesn't like to kill people if he has a choice.
He's a gentle soul.
I think there's a lot more to it than just that, but he hasn't told us that yet. So maybe you could pry it out of him.
Soft exterior, hard interior. Like a
You're in
burnt
danger,
marshmallow.
Brehik. You're in deep danger, Brehik.
Did she just say like a burnt marshmallow?
Yeah.
As he takes a drink of his next ale, there is a bead of sweat growing down his face, and he's like, "Huh, that's strange."
You have a shiver. Just a shiver. The Caradonal has set their sights on you.
You better run, boy. You better run.
He kind of cocks his head at her. You know, funny you say that. He casts spells by sticking a mushroom on his stick.
Mushroom?
No, sorry, a marshmallow. Yes, a mushroom.
Is it edible?
Oh yes, he eats it about every time.
Oh, I'm gonna ask to go eat his marshmallow. And she like splits out of the room.
He goes, wait, hold on, phrasing. Alright, you know what? Never mind.
This is the best time to get to him. He's drunk.
And I eat your marshmallow.
Moving over to Tessera.
Hola.
Don't say that with the hard T.
Oh, shut up.
Tessera! I apologize for anyone's mic who just fucking heard that.
Oh, God.
That boom effect is real.
So, what are you doing, Tess?
She was gonna go catch up with Inez first.
Yeah, I mean, you catch up with Inez. She is hanging off of Garland.
Oh, Lord.
She is doing the thing where you wrap your arms around someone's arm, kind of
Oh, buddy.
pressing herself into him.
God
Oh,
damn it,
buddy.
Inez. Inez, why?
And, cause you're all in the same room, Muffin, what are you doing? We'll do you together.
Oh, Muffin was going to private conversation with Garland, so don't worry about me.
No, that's fine. If you wanted to go over, I'm assuming you would probably try and, like, pull him away from her.
Yes, absolutely.
She does so, like, oh, wait up for me, I'll see you when you get back. And Garland just does the very polite nod and walks very quickly after Muffin, like, thank you.
I look
savior.
into Sarah. I look into Sarah and I give her the look of like, you should probably tell Inez that she's not his thing.
And that he is technically still married, quote unquote.
Yeah. Like, oh sweet, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say
He is
this.
married with a husband.
Yep.
Two drastically opposing obstacles.
Yep.
He's married. Oh, that's not that bad. To his husband. Oh.
Yeah. I feel like that's exactly. Tess is like, you know, I don't want to burst your bubble.
Then don't.
The man kind of has a husband.
So, is it like completely to one side, or is he, you know, like in the middle of it?
You know. He gives a disapproving big sister look.
I'm just saying, look, just because they're married doesn't mean that you can't, you know, on the side, or they could be, you know, maybe they're looking for a third. I'll be sandwiched between two hot men. Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, whoa, Inez.
Whoa.
Whoa. What happened since Tess left? Jesus
My
Christ.
kind of girl.
Like, that's what
Inez is my
Tess
kind
is
of
like.
girl.
Tess is like, so I've missed a lot. Like, I've obviously missed a lot.
She died.
I,
Oh no! Sorry. She says, no, you didn't miss anything, you just never paid attention.
Damn.
yeah.
I mean, who can blame you? You lived in the mines. All the time.
He's like, I like it down there.
The hottest boy in Lexo wanted to take you out. And you ditched him. To go look at rocks.
But they were shiny.
Yeah. Exactly. My point
They're happy.
delivered. Tess, I love you. Your head is in the ground. Like underground. Like an ostrich. You need to look up a little bit. Look, there are a lot of really hot guards, okay? There are tons of people in this city. You can find, like, one normal person. And just flirt.
She's like, for your information, I do know how to flirt.
Sure.
Alright. I will bet you a brand
Oh,
new,
no.
shiny
Oh no!
rock that I found on my travels that I was going to give you as a birthday gift. I will bet you this shiny quartz if you can get one guy to show interest in you and flirt with you.
Oh no! She like... She's like, really?
I'll even throw in a sapphire if you can, I don't know, get some sort of physical intimacy. Alright, okay. I don't think I need to spell this out for you, Tess. You're hot. You have a very smoking hot body. And your personality isn't bad either. As long as you don't talk about rocks every 5 seconds.
Thanks, sis.
No, I know, she's like, jeez. Like, is this supposed to be a compliment?
I'm sorry, but if my sister in real life came up to me and said, you have a smoking hot bod and a decent personality, I feel like I'd have a lot more questions.
But are they blood-related sisters,
They're-
though?
Or childhood friends.
Does not
Yeah.
matter.
Stop giving us like the anime trope, Mark. It's okay, they're cousins.
I never said cousins. I said, are they
It's
blood
okay,
related?
they're cousins third removed.
They couldn't break through longer than 3 seconds together.
Ugh.
So, do you want to take my bet?
Hmm.
There were a few hot humans in the sitting room, or the therapy room, I've heard a few of you call it now. There's the Cardinals! I'm pretty sure if you literally just go up to the one and ask them, they'll just do it.
Well, she's like, she'll say, "Trust me, the Cardinals are not the way to go."
Wow. I mean, I know if you're desperate, but wow.
Well,
But
then
those are the only right answer.
go find someone.
She's like, "I'll think about it. If there is someone."
10,
Hmm?
9,
No, Peanut.
What?
Peanut, don't you dare.
7.
Fine, fine. She starts to go and look around. She's like, she goes and wanders off like this fucking.
You go look for someone to flirt with.
Wait,
Inez
wait, wait.
follows,
She's
but
not
stays.
opposed to it if there's somebody that she finds attractive. No, that's her thing. That's the thing.
Oh no! Stay away from my brother.
Don't
Yeah,
think Bronwyn
you and
has
Inez
to
go
worry.
off to your bet. Finn, you pull Garland aside for a private chat. Garland looks very relieved. He's like, "Thank you for pulling me out of that."
Yeah, she's going to pull him up into her room, but before she does that,
Whoa.
Well,
she will pass Amari and be like, she looks at Amari and is like, "Oh no, sorry about this, Amari." And then she'll like lean out the door. "Brick, are you too drunk?
What?
Remember that thing I wanted to do with you?"
Oh, just talk to your friend, yes?
"Are you sober enough to do that? If not, that's okay. It was a
yeah,
plan though."
I'm only on my 6th beer. Wait, he looks at the ones on the ground. Oh, 8th, sorry.
You hear
This is gonna
Bronwick's
go
like,
great.
"Oh, are you forfeiting?"
Oh no.
I look to him and I slowly look back with an apologetic face to you.
Okay, it's okay.
And then somewhere amongst this, Amari leans out over top Finn, and she goes, "Brick, can I eat your marshmallow?"
Because Brehig is an adult, even though Xavier is not. He would say, absolutely, I have extras in my bag. Hold on 1 second. He casts Create Bonfire here next to him. As he is doing this, he is downing an ale, and he will roast his marshmallow for her.
Wait, hold on. Are you the dad standing there with like their gut hanging out, like roasting over the fire with a beer in his hand?
Yes, without the gut.
Yeah, she will cheer on your drinking and eat the marshmallow.
Oh no.
I apologize, Finn.
No, you're totally fine.
As you would run away though, Finn, he would say, "Wait, are you going to do it now?"
She'll just do two thumbs up, like, "Yep."
I look to Braun. I am not forfeiting. This is simply a pause in the game.
"Oh, buddy, you don't have to. It's all good."
I look at him and I say, "Unless you're scared to wake up in a pile of piss again." No, he wouldn't say
laughs.
piss. That's bad. He would say urine. Unless you're wanting to wake up in a pile of urine again, puddle of urine again.
I like to think that like mess up was part of his.
Oh, yeah.
thing.
No. Brehik is a good boy. Xavier does not know that you can speak proper English without curse words.
He gives a big hearty laugh, and he's like, "All right, fine, you got 10 minutes."
All right, 10 minutes. I give Amari another roasted marshmallow, and I say, "I'll be back." I run.
Oh yeah, you run.
Before,
And,
because I wasn't sure if he was joining, Finn's like pushed him into the bedroom and just been like, "Sit."
How many things did he trip and fall over as he sprinted through the house? Like, I feel like I see Amari go out, and then I just see him just fucking flopping, and I look over at Archie
Because
like, I look at Archie like, well, I didn't think he was that smart, but damn.
I want to say, as you're like running inside Brihik, Amari looks to Sugo, holds up the marshmallow. I think this is a gnome's version of foreplay.
Oh my god!
And this poor goblin just starts
Oh.
dying. But yeah, you all make your way upstairs, Finn. You get Garland into the room. You're like, sit, and he looks like very confused. And he'll say, interesting location for a conversation.
So this is like when she doesn't know if Brihik's coming, so she'll just be like, sit, and then she will examine him a little bit, and then just go, alright, let's try something. I don't know if this will work, but let's try something. And then she'll just hold her hands, both hands, over him. Like, you know, like that pushing motion, but just hovering.
Yeah, Brihik probably runs in at that moment.
Oh,
too.
I'm here! I'm here! Oh! Oh, am I intruding?
She's got the amulet that you gave her in one hand hanging down, and she's eyes like crossed or eyes closed and just going.
Oh man, that looks so bad though. That looks like visually, this probably looks very compromising.
What do you mean? He's like, she's nowhere near him.
He's
She's
sitting-
just, like hover-handing.
Oh, okay. I thought you said your hands were on him, like in a pushing motion.
No,
with
no,
your
no,
eyes
no.
closed.
Like she's like, basically she's attempting to cast a spell as she thinks of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're like focusing, and nothing happens, and Garland kind of like looks at you. Oh, you alright? Trying to push something out, or? What's
I'm not the
fix?
one that's in trouble here, mister.
His like eyebrows shoot up, like, whoa, okay, Miss. Like, alright, Miss Sassafras.
Brihik, please check him over.
Please pull up your sleeves. Look to the left. Now look to the right. I'll...
Hold on. He puts a hand up. You're gonna have to stop explaining what you're trying to do.
Getting
real quick,
physical.
Cough. As I put my hand on his chest. Cough twice.
Okay, stop. What? Muffin.
What do you think this is, dummy? You used that thing again. I, being the only rational adult in your life, have to check you out.
That is the wildest statement you have ever made.
Is it wrong?
Yes. Extremely.
Oh, so if I wasn't around, you wouldn't use that move anymore.
That's not what I
No,
said. You called yourself a rational adult.
What part of that was wrong?
Rational.
Okay, I'm happy you called me an adult though.
Look, kid, I'm okay. I appreciate your concern. I'm alright.
I look to Brihik with that like, look.
Mr. Garland, we saw you in the arena. You very visibly went pale, almost as if a corpse would.
It's true that using some of those abilities can grow tiresome, but I'm okay. I recover very shortly after a few days.
Can I ask you a question?
By all means.
Strong powers like this that come at a price are really just as simple as that. I mean, I'm sure that you get better, but you don't have weird lapses in reality, nosebleeds, maybe pass out once or twice.
Muffin nods to all of this.
Nods like, yes, he does, or nods like, do you do that? Like,
Muffin, he's probably done many of those things while they've traveled.
oh, absolutely. That's why I was curious. I was like, is Muffin like answering for him?
Yeah, answering for him. Like, yes, he's done that. Yes, he did that. Yep. Muffin's acting like the mother who took her kid that doesn't want to go to the doctor.
Look, I see a cleric. Ritually.
And this cleric is...
Look, the past few times that I've been in the city, I've been visiting Cardinal Vesper. He's been helping me a lot with some of this. I take care of myself. You don't need to worry.
But does it shorten your life? I mean, yes, though you might be feeling better now, it could be taking off significant hours, maybe even days of your life.
It's possible. I can't guarantee that it does or doesn't. But more than likely, I'm going to die on a battlefield before I die of old age, so I don't really see the point.
He will feel Muffin smack him. You are going to live until I point to myself, am an old woman. You don't get to choose to die on a battlefield.
This is supposed to be a party to have fun and enjoy yourselves. This isn't the time to be having these sort of conversations, Muffin.
You're right. We will talk about this on the road. You know, now that you're traveling with us again. You're traveling
Muffin.
with me again.
Finn. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going with you.
She covers her ears and goes, "Ba ba 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 ba," and walks out the door. I'm enjoying myself at this party. I'm not gonna have an emotional thing. General says I have too many, and I walk down the stairs.
Holy shit, don't bring me into this.
Ba, 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 ba. Hi, Van. Hi, Archie. Ba, 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 ba.
Looking at Garland very awkwardly. So, do you have any hobbies? No? Okay, yeah. Oh, yes, Finn. I can hear you calling me very clearly. I'm coming. And I leave.
He's just left on your bed in Muffin's room and looks around like, how did I get here?
A series of misfortunate events.
Pretty much.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Looping back around, to Miss Zelina.
Yes.
Once Braun leaves the room, is that what you wanted to do next?
Yeah, if he... Because was it the guards he's talking to now, or was it a different group?
It's the guards he's talking to now, but you do know there's other guards in the room.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go up to this one right here. And just be like, so, I heard there's a rumor going around with Mr. Braun. Could you enlighten me?
Roll a persuasion.
Oops, that was performance. But it's actually the same thing. It's the same thing, but plus 9.
Okay. 25. He kind of looks around a little bit. Looks a little uncomfortable. I don't really know, I don't really know how to, answer that question, miss.
Aw. Well, do you know if there's a rumor or not?
I mean, Yeah, no, I mean, sort of. It's
Well, can you please tell me, pretty please?
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it here.
Stop, please. I hate this.
Look, there's been rumors that he's sort of, taken with someone.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to beat around the bush. You can just say it.
Look, some of the guards at the previous outposts and your travels and arriving into the city with the a lot of the guards believe that you and Braun are,
Oh, you think me and him are fucking? Is that what you're asking?
Poor guard gets like bright red, like he just violated like his chastity, like
I mean, you just all you had to do was ask. I mean,
he like looks left, looks right, leans in. Are you though?
well, you have to ask him. Toodles. As Braun is talking to these guards, I'm just gonna walk by and give him a kiss on the cheek and then walk away. Not
Oh,
say
you
anything.
evil bitch.
Yep. That's what he gets for not telling me.
Poor man looks like, what do I do? Like, what was that?
Yeah, and I just walk away to come to this room over here.
You go into the training room. Mr. Van.
Yeah. What's up?
Actually, you know what? If it's alright, I'm gonna come back to you after Tess.
Help us all.
Okay.
Tess,
Hi.
you go looking for someone. Roll me a perception. Just like, survey the room.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting.
Or is it the one that she wants? Doesn't she gotta go to the one she's looking for?
Perception,
Who does-
my plus
Who does-
0 perception, which I roll a fucking
Perfect! Beautiful!
Oh
This is
god.
so on
Absolutely amazing! Amazing!
This
I
is
came
so
back
this is
to
so
again.
on brand. It's not even funny.
You have
You're
inspiration.
beautiful! You were like, no, you're
Don't-
not allowed
don't
to use it on this roll.
Somehow Inez has stolen the garnet from your neck.
I'm scared.
You are looking at all of the, like, walking flesh suits, because they all look the same. It's that idea of, like, you know, pick a needle out of a haystack. Like, you have no concept of, like, people at this party.
Mm-mm.
And as you are walking, you would, like, probably getting a little fed up because you're, like, starting to realize how stupid this is.
It is stupid. Yes.
You go to, like, spin around and you collide with someone, like,
Oh, no.
immediately.
Oh Lord, help us all.
And you
Uh-huh.
have this moment where the force of it knocks you back, like you go to fall, and you feel a hand reach out and kind of like wrap around your waist to catch you.
Ah, a meat cute. Cool.
Is it Archie?
And if I can pull up their description, because I don't have art of them yet.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
There's no more. No.
It's
What?
another member of the Dragon Treasures, somehow in our house.
Oh, God.
If there's a dragon treasure in our house, I'm going to blow the house up with everybody.
What is happening?
I don't know what is happening.
Well, you rolled a natural 1. That's what's happening.
I know.
If you was a halfling, you could have re-rolled that.
You see this rugged human male, little bit of an imposing figure, standing pretty tall, about kind of like a 6'1", muscular build, sun-kissed skin, kind of dark, very bit of like some scarring, a little bit kind of on his face, and it kind of goes past past his like his neck, like going underneath the collar of his shirt. Piercing blue eyes, pitch black hair that's a little longer, like it hangs down past his chin, but it seems to be very slicked back, like kind of like with gel. And as you're like about to fall over, he's like, whoa, hey, easy there. Are you alright?
Is she like... Oh,
I'm using this, this is the placeholder art, by the way. This random ass human token.
You mean D? Over here?
Yes.
D nuts?
I feel...
Yeah.
Be like out in the hallway.
I feel like she does the thing where she literally goes to, and she goes to be like, you know, apologize, and then she's like, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. I be maybe a little bit more careful. There's a lot of people in the house.
She's like, yeah. She's like, yes, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, obviously.
You're perfectly fine. You're one of the La Familia. You actually own this house. I saw you walking around a little bit with your friend.
He's like, oh, yes, Tessera.
D, pleasure. And he holds, like, his hand out for your hand.
Like, she'll, like, take his hand to shake it.
He does the thing of bringing it, and he kisses, like, the back of your hand. Lovely body.
She's like, well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I am. It's very lively. I've never seen so many, gods in one room before. Little unsettling, but safe.
Yes, we have a friend in the garden. Invited them.
That's, Brehik, if I remember his name. The gnome.
Hmm?
Your friend, Brehik?
Well, oh, yeah. Over there.
Do you think you could introduce me? I'm really into him.
I would literally...
I almost spit my fucking water out.
Do you know him?
Well, I mean, I've heard of him, as I've heard of the others. Zelina, Van, Finn. Are you alright? You're a bit red.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. I feel like she is just totally doing terribly.
He does the thing where he, like, gets really, like, in your space, and he puts his hand, like, on your forehead to see if you have a fever.
Oh, no!
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just do really bad around hot dudes. I mean...
See, that's the thing is, I feel like that's the type of person would like to think that she actually does okay, but in reality, it doesn't work.
Oh, no.
And I hate to admit that that's tough. I
You don't
hate
feel
to... She's like, no,
But you should, here, why don't you sit down for a little bit? I can get you something to drink.
Where's that charisma, Warlock?
You'd think that she would have it.
Do you
would
follow
think-
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
She would
guides you to
follow
a
him.
seat.
Don't accept drinks from strangers, Tessera. Don't accept
Yeah.
drinks from strangers.
Even if it's in your own
Tess.
house.
It's Tess. I don't know what you think this is, but she would be like, no. She's like, I appreciate it. You don't have to.
Oh, please, it's no trouble. Probably non-alcoholic, I'd assume. Maybe some water.
She's like, honestly, anything will be fine.
All right. I'll be back then. And he like goes off to get you a drink, and you see Inez peek around the corner, and she mouths "What the fuck" to you from like around the corner.
It's just, I feel like Tess, like as soon as you go, she's like face palms and is like, was it that bad? Was it that bad?
She throws you the rock, very upset.
She's like, how the
Fail.
fuck did you actually?
Fail with succeeding.
And I feel like that makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah.
And I hate it so much.
Wait, what did you say the guy's name? Was it Icarus?
But you were not asked for your opinion.
It was an opinion, it was fact.
You were not asked.
All right. So, Mr. Vanuth. All the doorways are open.
Mm-hmm.
So where you're standing, you have a pretty good line of sight for the hallway.
Yeah.
Maneuvering through the crowd would be two figures that you would recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
As Herson Cardonal
Mm-hmm.
and Volterette Cardonal,
They show
your
up to the
mother
party.
and father.
Everybody hide.
Wait, so I see them, like, coming in, right?
Yes, I will describe them real quick. So, Harrison is the epitome of Fey nobility. Standing tall and graceful, he possesses an air of timeless elegance that only the Feywild's most, venerable beings exude. His features are a blend of ethereal beauty and ancient wisdom, with eyes, like deep emeralds that seem to hold the secrets of the natural world. Long, silver hair kind of cascades down his shoulders, adorned with very delicate flowers, shimmering dewdrops. His attire consists of intricately woven garments made of leaves, vines, and delicate silks that change the color to match the shifting hues of his environment, kind of like a chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother, Volterette, is the embodiment of Fey beauty and grace. Her presence radiates an otherworldly elegance, and her appearance seems to merge seamlessly with nature itself. She stands like a little shorter than your father, but has a presence that kind of commands attention, but retains this aura of approachability. Her eyes are this shimmering shade of soft lavender. Her hair also kind of cascades down her back in waves of silvery, silvery strands that kind of look like moonlight, almost adorned with flowers and sparkling gems. Her clothes consist of flowing, iridescent gowns that seem to change color as she moves, almost see-through.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I see them enter, as like I'm sitting here making small talk with Archie, probably got a little sip of wine or something, he would it's like goes rigid to an extent, but without looking at Archie, would say, Archie, get Amari and hide somewhere or leave, please. They're here.
He has to like, huh? What are you
And
talking
he starts
about?
walking.
Sees them, freaks out. As you start approaching them really quick, Brehik,
Yes.
almost in the same span of time, you would see Archie kind of poke his head out, and he does the like, Amari, get over here. And Amari has a little bit like a marshmallow half in her mouth, and does the like, what? And he's like, parents, we gotta go, we gotta hide, we gotta go. And she's like, oh god. And you see like her face goes pale, and she hands you back the marshmallows, and you see her like and Archie like run inside.
Bye.
Like how the music got less happy.
Probably Muffin and Zelina would see, Zelina, you'd see your siblings start sprinting, like Archie is, like, dragging Amari behind him.
No, you don't have to run in the house.
Our parents are here.
Oh, shit.
And he kind of looks around, he sees this door, he looks to Finn. Can we hide in here?
Finn just begins whistling and opens the door, and then walks away.
To try to move this statue over.
Oh, I can help with that, with my strength,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm like, forgive me, princess. This is gonna get quite ugly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, before
Can
anyone...
I help with any?
Parents, just make sure they don't come in this door.
She'll nod. And then Van, you said before anything.
Because he would have headed them off the pass while they were all running around, is what I was gonna say.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would walk up, grab drinks from somewhere nearby, and say, well, I wasn't expecting you all to arrive so early. As he hands them drinks.
They see you walking. Your father, looks a little surprised. Like, oh, you're here, kind of expression. And he gives, like, his normal, charming smile. Ah, Van. Yeah, Van. Hi.
Oh, he said that. Wait. Oh no, Van. Yes. God. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Father.
My boy, how are you doing?
Well, I'm doing wonderful. What brings you here?
What else is a father to do when his children don't come home? And you watch as he, like, sips the drink and his face sort of, like, kind of scrunches like he just tasted, like, piss or something. And he, like, spits it out on your carpet.
Looks at that, looks down at it,
You
looks up
probably,
at him.
you should probably get better servants if this is what they're serving nowadays.
Oh no, no servants. This is just the keep that we reside in that we got today. And then he looks over at his mom. But I'm more... what's the word? Curious as to why you're here, of all places.
Your mom moves to try and give you, like, a big old hug.
Does the awkward, like, son to mother pat. Like
Mhm.
one arm a hug, yeah.
Oh, like your father said, we're here to see our children. Look at you, you've gotten so... Actually, you're the exact same.
Typically am. Anyways, you mentioned children. And you looked surprised to not see me here, so I'm assuming you're looking for the other three in this house?
We're looking for all of you. We heard that Zelina had acquired a keep.
Well, that's technically correct, but not entirely correct. The adventuring group La Familia acquired a keep.
Right, yes, the posse she's been hanging around with. Have you met them?
Well, yes, I am a member of them, so I would hope I have.
Both of your parents sort of like they laugh a little bit when you say that, and your father kind of pats your shoulder, and he says, "You know, you are correct. The water boy is still a part of the team."
Damn.
He just kind of shakes his head.
I'm gonna punch your father in the fucking mouth.
He just kind of shakes his head a little bit, just like...
Yeah, Finn's fist is shaking as she's leaning against the wall.
He just, like, kind of just sighs. Oh, good to see that you all are the same and haven't changed at all. Well...
He gives you such a smile of like, thank you for the compliment.
Hmm. Well,
And
if
he-
you're wanting to meet individuals, you might have to wait till tomorrow once this is all over.
Oh, nonsense. We're here to enjoy our time with you. And he, like, spins you around, puts, like, an arm over your shoulder, kind of giving you, like, a pat-pat.
Hmm.
And how have the three been doing? Have you been taking care of them? Watching out for them like the good brother you are.
There's like he spins him around, but like Van doesn't move from his position at like blocking them from getting further into the house, and he just kind of looks at him. Well, if you do need to know, I believe, as far as I'm aware, they've been handling themselves quite well. I've heard nothing else.
Of course they will. They're the Cardano siblings. They're all children.
Hmm.
Van, are you like a bastard child or what?
That's a good question. I wouldn't know at this point, and I wouldn't be surprised either way. He kind of cocks his head. Curiously enough, does that involve me, or...
Your mother's like, of course it does, dear.
Well, might I... How should I put this? Ask to have a conversation if you're wishing updates on them a bit more privately and not in our foyer in the middle of our party?
Yeah, I could understand wanting to remove some of the rabble here. And as he's saying that, he spots Zelina behind you, and he gets this big, like, shimmering grin, and he holds his hands out, and he's like, "Oh, my darling princess, there you are."
Well, rabble.
Whatever Zelina does is gonna make or break her relationship with Finn here.
Oh no.
Well, you can see
Van...
it look on her face that she's not happy when she does the curtsy.
Van kind of just like, I'm assuming like he's not even listening, like they're not even listening at this point, but he does make the note. I would rather say they're not common rabble. They're citizens and or diplomats of the city. This
Saying
one,
people
this
start
one,
fucking
yeah,
going.
this one guy's like, I should leave. Doors close, you know. Isolate
You
them
just
from
hear
the rest of the
someone
party.
in the back says, "Shit's about to go down."
Oh my god, the amount of gossip in this fucking room, like, Tess, you immediately hear that just, like, there's, like, fake shit going on in the hallway. Do not go out there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Brehik and Tess show up? Like, are they here?
Hearing that, that's probably.
Brehik would probably start to get just something's happening because he'd see people filing outside and some people, like, in the crowd watching the drinking game are a little like, bro, just trust me, out here is better than in there. There's a lot of shit going down with some Fey weirdos. Don't even.
I give a look to Bronwick. And maybe I should go investigate who's going on in the house. You coming with me, you big brute?
Okay,
Alright,
Brehik
hold
shows
on
up?
here. Yeah, Brehik and Tess, I think, are coming out.
Do they leave?
Alright, as soon as Brehik shows up, Finn's going to pat his back, and I'm going to use one of my charges of charm of restoration.
Oh, to make him not drunk?
No! Yes, Brehik probably appreciates this
Oh my
very much.
god.
So
That's
I will
cheating!
I use lesser restoration on him.
The drunken from Bronwick. That's cheating!
I seem to remember a long time ago a very tall, green, brutish orc telling me if you don't cheat, you don't try.
Fair enough.
My man.
Once she finishes, Brehik will feel her, like, just grip onto his hand, and she's gripping tight, like you can tell she wants to go
Yeah.
wild already.
He smiles at you and then he feels your grip and then he just looks at you like, what? What? Is everything okay, Muffin?
I want to go punch these guys so much.
Who
I-
are they?
A
As
gesture to in front, yeah.
yeah,
What
you're
were you
in
gonna
this
say?
situation. You see Herson, your dad tries to like walk around you, Van, to like walk towards Zelina.
Does Zelina show any, like, I'm going to reciprocate this?
The only thing that Finn has a better look at it, but she sees when she does the curtsy when her father said, "Oh, my princess," you can see that she is unhappy with them being here.
Alright, good.
Oh,
Zelina's still cool in my eyes then.
then Drezel just pads up, blocks his way then.
Oh, Van, your dog.
What's wrong with him?
Very funny. Well, we can
can I
definitely
step
talk. We'll
forward?
have our father son bonding time shortly. I want to go say hi to my daughter.
Brihet, you're here with me and Zelina.
He
hold on.
steps here, looks back at Zelina. Zelina, do you want that or no?
Yeah, I'm standing.
Well, he can walk forward, because I do have something to tell him and Mother.
Well, it's your lucky
please
day, I
don't.
guess.
Do not harm my parents, please.
And Van would walk up
As
be here.
This is me mugging.
as Herson is like walking forward, your mother would look at you, Van, and she'd kind of whisper like, "What is going on with you?"
Well, if you want to have that conversation right now, in the middle of all of this, we can. But I don't think it will be pleasant. I offered to do it outside in privacy. You both ignored me, unfortunately.
She looks very like, "What are you talking about?" But your father would walk up to you, Zelina. He opens his big arms, like arms out, like he's gonna give you a big old bear hug, and he picks you up off your feet to like
Before
spin
he-
you around.
I'm gonna put my hand in his chest to stop him.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Forgive me, Father and Mother. But it seems you have shown disrespect in our household.
Oh, yes!
Oh,
And as much
Your
as
father-
I am
oh, go ahead.
Daddy's princess, I am invoking myself to no longer be your princess, but be my own person.
Zelina, dear, whatever are you talking about? I don't know what disrespect we could have given. What in the material plane? There's not much respect here to even acknowledge. Look, why don't we just have a conversation? I don't understand what you're implying.
Oh, well, we're having the conversation now, Father. For my brother here just recently found out what the two of you have been doing to the three of us, pushing us to do all certain things, and it's finally caught up to us where we don't want to do what you want us to be.
Damn straight.
Kind of like backs up a little bit, and you see his demeanor sort of gets a little more stern. Still soft because it's you, Zelina. But he says, I don't think I... What are you implying? We've never forced you to do anything you haven't wanted or anything that was best for the family. Everything we have done is for you and your siblings' best interests.
Right, but it's best for you so that you guys can be praised in the Feywilds. But unfortunately, things here are different.
We are praised in the Feywilds because we are the Cardinals. We are Fey nobility. Our name is to be respected.
Why
You can
did
still
you...
be respectful and not be a dick, Father?
Ooh!
Damn!
Why did you never
No.
tell Lord Riolphus about the situation regarding Amari? Oh, and in case you haven't gotten that newsflash, he did annul that marriage arrangement.
Van, You've done very well to look after your siblings. Please remember your place in what affairs you involve yourself.
I want to punch him.
I-
I want to punch him.
He just kind of shakes his head. I don't think you're remembering your place at the moment, Father. You're not in the Feywilds. You're in our house, and you're in
Thank you, Brian.
somebody
Thank you,
else's
Brian.
kingdom.
He puts like a hand on your shoulder, and he's like, "Man, I don't know what the material plane is teaching you nowadays, but I'd like to remind you, you're still our son. You excel at watching after your siblings and cooking dinner. Everyone has a purpose, and everyone has a place. Amari's is with Sir Rayolphus. Zelina is home with us. And Archie is to his books.
Then what's
Becoming
your purpose?
a valuable mage to our family. Our purpose is to rule the Feywilds as the heads of the Cardonal family. We all have a role to play.
He
Why are
takes,
you
like, the
stepping out
hand-
of yours?
the hand that's on his shoulder, he just takes and like sets it like off of his shoulder. Kind of like rolls his shoulders a bit and steps up. Not like the I'm gonna school your like yard bully in the face, but like steps up to him. That is where you were wrong. First of all, your job, your entitlement, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was to be parents first. You want to stand here and speak of roles. You want to stand here and speak of duty. You did nothing for my siblings except give them unrealistic goals, expectations, made them broken until they were able to find themselves again after leaving. And you want to come into our house and claim otherwise. I will give you one chance and one chance only. We will continue this conversation outside, or you will leave empty-handed. Oh, and I guess I should clarify, Father. You said that I'm taking care of my siblings. That's my role. That's what I'm doing right now. Even if it's taking care of them from you. Did Emily fucking die?
Oh no, I was speaking.
You ever heard nothing?
I said you watch, like his anger is starting to set in. And his gaze shifts to Zelina. As if like looking at her expectantly to step in or do something.
Oh yeah, she's gonna step in and do something, all right. Seeing how they talk down on Van, Zelina just starts getting a little angry, and people notice when she starts to use her warlock powers. You can see, the wind spurling up and roses starting to show. And she's
Yes.
gonna be like, I hope this works. And she's gonna try and call a certain archfey.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm so glad that I started getting his goddamn art together because I have art for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
Yeah.
better start getting this together. I like said
It's
it
about
in
to
my
get
head.
spicy. It's about to get spicy.
And like the leader just says, unfortunately, this house is under new management. And if I have to throw the Cardano name away, so be it. As she like claps her hands and tries to to summon my patron.
He shows up and he's like, all right, I'm happy to like help. Don't clap me here. That feels very demeaning.
Well, that's too damn bad. You got to get a clap. And my little fuzzball, like all my hair, like is kind of swirling around.
Oh yeah, you watch the little pixie kind of fly off, and you see like Herson looks at it, and like his eyes widen, and his head whips to you, Zelina, and he goes, "You trollop! Did you just steal your sister's fucking husband?"
No. I made a deal with him because he saved me from another hideous fey creature that wanted to steal my voice.
And in case you...
Dan watches Finn freaking like grit her teeth when he said that about
He says-
Zelina.
And he looks at his father and says, and in case your hearing's gone out with old age, father, I already told you he annulled that arrangement, personally. I guess you didn't get the memo.
Van, stay out of their business.
He
Ooh,
steps
okay,
up
you know what?
again and says, or what? You've done nothing for me my entire life. At least this would be something.
We raised you, we housed you, we allowed you to live under our fucking roof.
And you ruined their lives. 200 years of that bullshit. You couldn't even remember my fucking name when you walked in the door.
You hear your mother kind of tries to like put a hand on your father's shoulder. She's like, look, I think things are getting very heated right now. Let's just all calm down, alright? I'm sure. Look, we are Cardanos. We will persevere through this, okay? It's just a small family feud. Let's all go back to the Feywilds and we can sit down and have a good chat about this.
No, Bree. Thank goodness for your mother, because Brihica's about to do something a little bit wild.
I would have been with you, bud. Would have been with you.
Zelina,
I
just
wasn't gonna-
go. Look, Zelina, go get your siblings and the five of us can go back, alright? We can work this out.
He's.
They
She
didn't-
said the five of us.
Yeah, she didn't
I'm gonna
include
punch
Van.
the. I'm punching a hole in the, like Finn legitimately punches a hole in the wall. She like,
And-
stands still, punches the hole, and looks and just goes, "I tripped."
It's the energy of that Spy X family where Lloyd hits the coffee
There
table.
was a mosquito.
There was a mosquito. Yup.
And Zelina, after a few moments, as you see this little, because no one else sees this because it's behind your parents, but you see this little light gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh.
And you would recognize your patron as he kind of walks through this essence of light. And I will show you Raylavis' image, okay?
Can I make a statement while we're waiting for Rail Office, kind of ignoring what the mother said? He would say, oh, and just so you're aware, we had to deal with one of your problems that almost got your daughter killed. By the name of Morty, whatever. She was a hag that you fucked over.
You watch as it looks like your father's about to raise a hand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
I look at him with my
you-
eyebrows raised, like, do it.
I know. You hear Raylavis, the voice of your patron. He goes, "Enough!" And you would see this man step out from the light, and I will show you his.
There he is.
Oh God.
Damn, he hot.
I know.
Why are his
Look at his hair.
nipples ovals?
Because he's
Wait,
fake.
are those even nipples? Hold on.
Mike,
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, those are nipples.
I think those are nips.
some people have nips like that, Mike, for real. You bitch.
I wouldn't know.
Well, now you do.
I like that he has gauges.
oh my
Yeah, he does.
Lord.
I like that he has a corset that he doesn't need. Like it's hiding his fucking abs for no reason.
Bro, his hair is so fucking long.
Yeah, it's a weapon. He needs to put a knife on the end
It
of that.
probably is. It probably
my
is.
God.
It's like Indiana Jones' whip. Let's go.
Can you like Doc Ock like his hair? Make his hair grow?
Rolofus, more like Rapunzel. Let's do this.
Oh my god,
Hey, Loftus, please put down your hair.
I hate you all. As he yells enough, and you would see both your parents kind of turn, like very startled that he actually showed up here.
Lysander's like in the like living room, and he's crossed his arms, smiling like I was a pretty good dad.
Yeah, I know. Like when Van said you seem like a pretty good dad, and he was like, I don't know, I feel like I was really shitty, and he's just probably like hearing and watching this, like, well, if that's his standard,
I probably did good.
yeah,
And
comparatively.
then you have Hush over here, who's just like, I got kidnapped, but I did pretty alright with my girl, at least.
listen.
Yeah.
I said what I said with he makes Demir look nurturing.
Yep.
The single dad club.
There's a lot of single dads in this game. What the fuck?
I know, I just realized that.
What the hell?
Single dad.
This is a romance game, Michael.
It's a romance thing to get dads together.
But yes, you see him. He, Raylofus kind of walks forward, and you see, Volteret and, Herson kind of, like, turn, and they take a knee, respectfully,
Ha ha ha.
before standing, and they say, Herson says, oh, Raylofus, it's, good to see you. And he puts a hand up, he says, enough, I've heard enough of what's been going on. Selena is under my protection now, as is all the Cardano siblings. If there's something you require of my denizens, you can ask me. And you
Finn
see,
raises a hand. How many Cardinal siblings are there? I just need to gauge something.
4. Well,
Alright, he's good.
he goes, well, 5, and he looks at Volteret.
Oh no, we have another sibling.
What?
What?
Oh, I'm gonna have to kill somebody. Oh wait, no, did she cheat on my dad?
Yeah, she been fucking.
Well, they've been fucking a lot of people, but
That's funny. You guys went a complete other direction. I was like, oh my god, is she your sister?
I hope she's not. Excuse me.
That's the direction I was going. I was like, your dad's scum.
It's a real Targaryen fucking Lannister situation.
I'm glad you guys went the other direction, because yeah, I was like, oh my god, your dad
You
is
do see your
scum.
mother a bit embarrassed, and she does put a hand over her stomach.
Oh
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
Alright guys, we know the weak point.
Whoa.
damn.
Whoa. Bro.
Holy ass.
And Herson kind of looks a little like ruffled, and he says, "You do not have jurisdiction over my family."
Whew.
What are you going to do about it, father? He outranks you.
There's this simmering rage underneath your father's cool exterior.
Oh, I bet.
And you watch as he steps forward. Gets very, steps up to Raylofus a bit. And he says, "And here I tried to make you a part of our legacy. Only for you to stab us in the back." And Raylofus sort of chuckles in response, and he says, "Your legacy was doomed from the start. I'm just showing mercy on those who deserve it." And you see he gets pissed again, like that undertone of like rage kind of starts simmering, and he goes, "You outrank us for now, but we'll be back for our children, And he turns to look at Van, looks you dead in the eyes, and goes, "The three of them."
He just nods and looks him up and down. Well, I mean, they're not your children anymore. I believe they stopped being that about 100 years ago.
I beg to differ, right, Selena? You have a choice.
Looks to Zelina.
As I said before, Father, I'm no longer your princess.
That rage kind of turns to hurt. when
I
you say that to
lean
him.
into him and like seen I think what is it once or twice before that little bit of gold that's there when he gets really angry. Just leans into him and says, "You're going to learn one way or another, and it can be the easy way or the hard way. They're not your fucking possessions. And if you treat them like what, again, in my presence," and he looks him in the eyes, nose to nose, "there's nowhere I can't fucking find you."
That's some taken bullshit right there. I will find you and I will kill.
Oh, I didn't say
very
kill.
particular set of skills.
Just
Oh, I know.
because I'm the one who tracks down the fucking siblings. He knows exactly how well I can, unless he, conveniently forgot everything about me. But
Which seems like he might have.
yep.
As he's there, like there was tension in the room. You could feel it, and you hear the door to the therapy room open,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear Braun's voice, and he says, "Yeah, are you wanting a personal escort out, or do you want to walk out yourselves?"
That's my
Damn it!
boy.
I was gonna.
Go ahead, Brick.
No, he got it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do it?
Yeah.
That's familiar.
He looks to you, Brehik, like gives you like this up nod of like, you want to help me out here.
Yeah, I, walking up with Finn, I look at them.
They tisk. Your father turns on his heels, and he walks away back to the ley line that he came through with your mother. Sort of pulling her after him a little bit, not like rough, but a little more forceful than you think is necessary.
He mad.
Mm-hmm.
And they leave.
Well, shit, I guess I need a new last name. And he's just gonna walk back to the kitchen to get to
You
put more food out.
You say that, and you see Rayloff kind of shakes his head, and he says, "You've earned the name more than your parents did."
Well, I guess that depends. Was there anybody before our parents with the name? Or did they make the name themselves?
That's been your lineage name for
Oh,
generations.
so the Caradonal is not their name, it's the family name.
Yes.
He shrugs. I'll think about it, I guess. Actually, no, he will go get food, but then he is going to route around and go back to these two in the corner.
Rayloff.
Don't see statue out the way.
Yep.
Rayloff will look to you, Zelina, and he gives you a nod. "Are you alright?"
Somewhat kind of like over sweating because she didn't think that using her powers would be that stressful in the whole scene. And she's like, "Yes, I'm doing much better now. Thank you."
Braun comes over, puts a hand to help support you a bit, "Do you need a drink? Come on, let's have you sit down for a bit."
I need more than a drink.
And people start dispersing to their corners, and we're gonna take our break now.
Damn.
break after the craziness.
Oh,
Yep, break after the crazy, go to the
Dude.
bathroom, drink some water. We'll be
When
back
the-
shortly.
When they walked in, and he was like, wait. Oh, yeah, Van. And everyone else was like, wait. Alright, I will send us over.
Around and said, "Hey, like Van's like Van, like he's not part of the family jokes."
Mhm.
And now they got to see in person. They're like, "Oh, wait."
Mhm.
You're gonna say he's thirsty.
Alright, we're back.
Welcome back!
Oh no!
Yeah, yeah.
We are back. So, we're going to go through another round in a minute. We're still cleaning up from that roleplay. Van, you wanted to go and get your siblings. You move the barricades out from the door. And you see Amari and Archie sort of chilling in the storage room.
Well, they're gone. Father didn't remember my name. And/or has all but disowned me, so you're free to go. We're under, Lord Riolphus's protection now, and they no longer have jurisdiction over your goings-abouts.
Both of them go, wait, what?
Well, I mean, which part are you confused on?
Archie's like, go back. What happened with you and Father?
Oh, when he met me at the door, he didn't remember my name for a bit. And on multiple occasions, when they talked about going home, or talking about it, or staying in their lane, they never once referred to me as being in the picture. And on his way out, after getting royally pissed off, he had made the claim that one day he will get stronger than Lord Riolphus, and he would come back to claim his 3 children. Well, also, apparently Mom's pregnant again.
There's just this, like, blink from both of them.
But hey, good news. They can't touch you any fucking more, so feel free to live your lives.
You feel Amari, like, runs up, and you feel this big hug as she, like, wraps her arms around you.
Is everything alright?
Thank you.
Well, he will return the hug. It's what big brothers do.
No, it's what you do.
Pat.
But are you okay?
We'll find out, I guess. I guess the hard part is that I always knew all of this was here with how they treated things and/or me. I didn't know about the way they treated you 3, but specifically if you're referring to me. It's not surprising. It's not anything new. And I guess at least it's done. But knowing how petty our parents are, I could see them getting involved or trying some bullshit in the future, so I gotta get a bit stronger now to deal with it.
We all will. You're not in this alone, okay? Look, we have to stick together.
No, that was always the plan. And then y'all bounced on me in whatever town we were when we first got here 3 years ago. He says, kind of chuckling.
And Archie will, like, kind of chuckle too, and he's like, for what it's worth, sorry for that.
Well, apology accepted. But you're free to enjoy the rest of the night. Things out there took a turn down. Hopefully they'll pick back up. I'm going to do more food runs, I guess.
She nods. Let me help.
Well, it's appreciated.
And she'll follow you around. You can tell she's being a little bit of a worrywart.
I would also, looking at both of them, Zelina did straight up tell him she's not his princess anymore, so she might be taking it harder than I am.
Archie does the, like, yeah, I'll go check on her.
Yeah, like I said, the last thing I wanted to do was talk to the princess, but that'll be on the roundabout.
Yep. So, starting our roundabout here. Bree Hick. You walk back outside. Bronwick kind of follows you.
Well, the integrity of the drinking game has been compromised.
You know, I might owe you, and that might be because I'm very drunk right now. I might owe you a bit of an apology, Hick.
For?
Calling you a... You're all ready to fight an archfey. Because they said some mean shit about your friend. Kind of badass. Not gonna lie.
Well, I smile and I say, thank you, little big brother, but I mean, think about it. If someone were in my face saying the same thing, I know 100% you would be in the same position as I.
That is true.
Don't forget, I am the one that taught you everything you knew about being cool. And he'll smirk.
Oh yeah, he probably would roughhouse with you, do the arm and noogie on the head.
Yep. Okay. If he noogies me, I punch him in his leg, and then I grown ass man
start...
roughhouse.
Oh yeah, you just start roughhousing.
Yeah. All right. Well, you had your beer. I told you one, and I gave you a few. And I'll look at the ground. By all accounts, I was still winning, even at game's end. So, I will take my crown now.
No, that is bullshit, and you know it. There's only one solution. We're just gonna have to have a rematch tomorrow.
You have 7, I have 10. That is not... See, you do this every time. You do this every time.
Rematch tomorrow?
No.
Alright, good. Glad we agree. And he, pats your shoulder, and he,
Sugo, you heard very clearly. Just with my hands up.
turns around from counting his earnings for the night. Huh? What? No, I rematch tomorrow. Got it. I'll make sure I'm here with the betting.
No fucking shilling in our goddamn house.
Yeah. Zelina.
Yes.
Braun offered to have you take a seat, drink some water.
She would take a seat and she would ask for ale.
He gives you ale.
She's like, I'm gonna need another one. Just keep them coming. Just keep them coming. And she's just straight down.
You're downing the drinks, and at one point Archie also kind of comes over, puts a hand on your shoulder, you might want to slow down, Nessus.
Archie, hello. Archie, this is Braun Archie. I can't believe I told Father that I was no longer his princess.
I heard that's a big step for you.
Yeah,
considering you were his favorites.
Well, tomatoes. But I can see the look in his face. It was very sad when I said it, but unfortunately, it had to be done.
Thank you.
No worries, Archie. We're family.
Look, Van sort of made a comment that we all sort of scattered to the winds as soon as we got a taste of freedom. Why don't we try and, stay here?
Well, and she kind of looks around at the keep. Well, we have a keep.
And I have a job. Yeah, Look, I'm not saying to, settle, but at least, it's... Out of all of the places, the capital of the Empire isn't the worst one.
Archie's growing.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat.
Well, See why now we can't stay for a little bit here. You know, there are some cute things here.
He nods, like, agreeing.
Well,
Oh.
You enjoy.
I'm... Oh, you gonna finish that. And without asking, you will see him take the ale and he fucking, like, throws it back.
I wasn't finished with that, Archie.
Too bad.
See what I have to deal with, Ron?
He's smiling, just like... I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully so.
I'm like, I won't get you back for that, aren't you?
Kind of waves you off, walking away with his drink.
Mm-hmm.
So are you spending the rest of the night just drinking and trying to enjoy yourself with the party?
Yeah. Linda's just trying to, relax herself from that situation that has happened.
Understandably so. Van,
Sup?
what are you doing?
After doing a round of food and probably shepherding Amari back to Brehik, because she was there eventually and didn't actually get anywhere with that because of the fucking parent issue. He would
She'd be a little more, like, reluctant, like, she's more focused on, like, hanging around you.
He says, "Don't hold back on my account, Amari. We have," looks at an invisible watch on his stone arm, 500, 600 more years to get over it. It's alright for now. Thank you, though, for caring.
Watching you. And she does the, like, points to her eyes, points to your eyes.
Oh, look at that. Is Brehik watering plants? You could show him your new druid craft.
I know what you're doing. And I'm going to, but I know what you're doing.
He has, like, this, like, look of, oh my god, she's growing. She got smarter.
Oh my god.
Like, look on his face.
Not for a full roleplay, but she would come in, Brehik, and if she sees you tending to the plants, she would offer to help.
Okay.
Hmm.
And he would engage with her.
Oh yeah, and it would be alright. She does try to be like, oh, I can help this flower bloom, and then she hurts it, and then she gets all upset and teary-eyed, and she's like, no, fix it.
Yeah, I would fix. While I do, I would like tell her basically what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it, so she gets a better grasp of her new craft as well.
She nods with like rapt attention, but you can tell she doesn't always fire on off cylinders. A little more smooth brain.
No, okay, let me say it different. I would explain it the way Xavier would understand.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you might start one way, but like if you kind of dumb it down a little bit, she's like, oh, okay. You just gotta take a little extra time with it,
Yeah. As someone who is equally stupid, I understand.
She's not stupid. She's just a little more smooth.
What's the statement that we saw on that shirt that I want to get you, Emily? Undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure.
Undiagnosed, but I'm pretty. That's Archie.
Archie is a high-functioning something. We don't know yet. I would stop by the princess, say, "Oh, I did notice you earlier, and I do apologize for all of that family drama as you came to our abode." And he would, if Inez is there, he would also nod, like, the same apology to her, but yeah.
Inez does the, like, hands up, like, you know what, family drama, used to it, don't worry.
Shrugs.
And Alara nods, sort of like, to you, and she says, oh, trust me, your family drama is more entertaining than mine. That sounded like it really hot. I'm so sorry. That is not how I wanted it to come across. I'm used to family drama. You're good.
No, you can speak freely. This isn't the courtroom or the palace or whatever.
No, I know that. I meant more just, like, I'm not trying to undermine your
Oh.
business with mine.
No, you're fine. I mean, he kind of looks at, like, he kind of thinks for a second. How do I put this? Everybody reacts to something different. And it's really hard to really say if it's an overreaction, an underreaction, or whatever. So comparing one another isn't exactly the best thing to do, but maybe understanding, I think, is how it works. It helps better. It helps with understanding others in the same situation.
Sort of what I was trying to do, but you made it sound a lot more it sounded more forgiving coming from you.
Well, I've had 200 years of it, and I'm still learning, so I can't really blame you.
Oh, got it. You're old.
He chuckles. I am an Eladrin. Points at his ears, flowing. Well, actually, no, his cloak's not on him right now. Points at, like, his stone arm, like... We tend to live for a very long time.
Well, as long as you stay in one piece. And she kind of, like, motions to the arm.
Well, he kind of holds it up. I would say I've had worse, but not so far. Nothing like getting your arm just straight ripped off by a displacer beast, but...
Oh, and is that supposed to be impressive?
No, it was a lack of perception on my part.
They do have flaws.
I'd have quite a few, as you saw out there.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to jab at you. You're making it sad. Stop it.
My apologies. Oh no! How dare you point out my flaws? I am perfect.
Wow, you really know how to make someone feel like an asshole.
He would chuckle. No, but in all honesty, this whole situation is something that has been needing to happen for a long time. I just didn't realize it.
Oh. You have more courage than most people to be able to say that to your family. Good for you.
I will take that as a compliment.
It was meant to be one.
Yes. You know what? Yes, it was. Well, either way, you're here until, I guess, whenever this is over. But, as far as I'm aware, you've stuck to this room the whole time. Are there people you don't want to see out there?
I just, she kind of, like, her eyes glance over towards the training dummy and the swords on the table.
Oh, you wanted to actually use them. You could have just asked.
You can't use them at a party, but I want, if someone picks it up or...
Who says you can't? It's our party. That you technically invited us to.
That is true. So technically it's my party.
If you'd want to go that route, and it would get you from standing in a corner anxiously wanting to hit a dummy. There's also some outside, if that makes you feel better.
There's keg stands going on outside. With very brutish individuals.
Well, how about this? I will motion to the people remaining in here to kind of like, not like rudely, but like, hey, go into another room and I'll like close these doors so nobody just walks in and gets a fucking sword to the face or something.
People usher out of the room and Inez on her way out does like the eyebrow wiggle to you and just mouths the words, "I'm telling everyone," as she like closes the door.
Just shakes his head. Well, you knew magic to an extent. We know that. How good are you with that?
A few potty tricks.
How to find party tricks.
She makes little dancing lights appear.
So you can disguise yourself and make dancing lights, is what it sounds like?
Technically, the first one was a potion.
Wow, that's an expensive sounding.
You're royalty, you can sort of get your hands on that stuff.
Alright, well then maybe magic isn't your forte. And he will just, like, I guess spin the, like, whatever, being like, try this weapon. Do it like this. Try that weapon. Do it like this. Because technically, as a ranger, Vanuth has proficiency in a lot of weapons.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be with her, she'll try out some various weapons. She's not stellar, I will be honest.
She pulls out a maul, and that's her preferred weapon.
Like, there are moments where she's like, it's like a hand axe, and rather than swinging it, she tries to throw it, and it bounces off. It's like when you go axe throw,
yeah,
and
it
it
bounces
off
and
the
it
target.
comes back.
Yeah.
And he has to catch it. No, I get you. Just a general, and I can make a check if I need to. What appears to be her most likely best attribute?
Finesse, so like rapiers, daggers, she seems more dexterous than she seems strength-based.
Scratches his chin. He's like, well, we've narrowed this down. You break out of the palace quite frequently. Would you say you're good with locks? And hiding?
Decent at it, and I've picked a few locks in my time. He says, almost a little proud.
Well, then you might have the makings of a rogue. Would you look at that? A princess rogue.
I don't like how you said that.
Well, no, it's...
The hard R.
Well, listen, it's a thing in books. Fantasy, fairy tale books, whatever.
I hate books.
Why... Oh, is it... I guess, pardon my bluntness, is it because of your sister?
Yeah, she used to read a lot. It was sort of insufferable. She wouldn't shut up about it.
So are you not... You don't like books because you got annoyed of her love for books, or because of the other thing?
Look, I just don't like books, okay?
He kind of does the, like, sits, crosses his arms, like, on the little table there. He just looks at her and says, hypothetically speaking, if I were to, let's say, meet an untimely demise or something, and one of my siblings decided they hated the longbow after that, I don't know if I'd want them to hate it. Or maybe prefer for them to think about it in a remembrance, like it reminds me of you and not bring bad memories kind of thing.
I see what you're trying to do. Look, it's complicated, okay?
Oh, do you... Well, I apologize if I jumped the gun there. Do you need somebody to read it to you? He smirks
Can
at her.
fucking read. And you feel like there is an axe that does get thrown at you at some point.
Well, I mean, I don't know very many princesses on the material plane. In fact, I only know one, so my apologies.
I am very well versed in literature. I can read at an accelerated level. I could have even become a wizard if I wanted to.
Prove it. He just
She cast
smirks,
dancing lights.
smirks at her. Well, that's not reading. It's waving your hands.
No, but it's magic.
He waves his hands and he teleports across the room. Really? Come
Show
on.
off.
Oh, come on, that wasn't even a spell. Anyways, if...
Yes, okay, alright. Sit the fuck down.
Well, I was. You made me get up. Anyways, You
She
look
throws
like
her
you-
hands up like,
you're-
I'm done with you.
You looks like you're good with finesse. You can pick locks and or hide well. So you might have expertise in becoming a rogue or chance. Maybe practice a bit more on it. Like, from what I understand, rogues are typically self-taught or they're taught by another rogue, and I don't know any rogues, so...
Well, if I can practice here, would that be alright?
I don't see why not, as long as we don't have the Royal Guard coming down thinking we kidnapped you.
I'll make it every other day.
As you wish, Your Highness. And he does, like, the bow.
Scowls.
Now, do it again as we... He's like, keep practicing.
Yeah, and you, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Tess,
Oh, hi.
what are you doing?
Oh, she was gonna go talk to Lysander.
Yep, you go talk to Lysander.
Like, she'll go up to him and she'll just say, "Oh, I'm glad you could make it."
He gives you a nod. Sounds like, quite the event happened earlier. Are you alright?
He nods. Yes, I'm alright. A couple of my friends, though, they might need a minute.
Oh. I was planning to take my leave soon, but I figured I wanted to make sure you were doing alright first.
He's like, I appreciate it. I also wanted to thank you for, everything in here.
Consider it a gift for staying safe and not burning my house down in Luxo.
She laughs. I mean, that
Again.
wasn't for lack of trying.
Oh, I'm aware. I get the reports and the bills.
Most of it was Inez's idea.
I do not doubt it. Are you happy with them? This all familiar?
She nods. She's like, I am.
Good. That's what matters.
He's like, and make sure that you keep yourself safe.
I will. After the Empress's ball, I will be traveling southward, so I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon, but it sounds like you've got your own residence now.
She nods and she said, yes, I do hope we get to see each other again soon.
And he kind of pats your, gives you, your shoulder a squeeze, fatherly nod before he takes his leave of the party.
That's your real dad.
The realest one that,
Inez is speed walking up to you, just going, test, 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 test.
What?
Your friend, the princess, they're gonna fuck in the training room.
She raises
Whoa,
an
that's a
eyebrow.
fucking jump.
She raises an eyebrow and she's like, which friend?
Sounds
The
about
elf, the obnoxious one with the cloak, they're gonna, with the princess.
There.
Obnoxious?
Yes!
She's like, and how sure are you about this?
Like 8 out of 10.
Like, 8 out of...
Have you seen his smolder? Okay, they're gonna, no, I mean, not don't go, oh, look, that's weird, but, what do we do with this information?
She should never fucking gamble.
Who should we sell it to?
She's like, maybe it's best to not spread that around.
I do know a few tabloids.
Enid.
Oh, come on.
Tabloids? Does anybody even believe those anymore?
They sell. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Alright, fine. But do not squander the information that I have given you.
I wouldn't dream of it.
And she would spend the rest of the night with you, essentially just gossiping and sharing a bunch of unnecessary gossip.
That sounds about correct.
Finn, you ran outside to go punch a tree.
Finn's just napping. She's not doing anything.
Napping.
You punched a tree like Minecraft. 3 trees are gone. You're now asleep.
Yep, she bruised her hands, probably, and then just lied down near the tree.
You lie down, you take a nappy nap.
I took a nap.
You hear a voice above you. You feel like a stick kind of like poke your nose.
She'll open her eyes.
You would see lovely Miss Ivy standing over you.
I believe your friends are over that direction.
They are, but you're sleeping over here after bruising your hands on a tree.
Mm-hmm.
She sits down beside you.
Muffin just like does that, I have to talk now.
We don't need to
Hello?
talk if you don't want to.
I mean, I don't think I'm the one that needs comforting here. Did you know that my friends had their parents show up? I think they're kind of the people that need the pep talk more.
Saw them. It looks like they're both being taken care of by people whom they need at the moment.
What about... What about the glasses one, Archie? Glasses one? Does he wear glasses? Why am I
He
thinking
doesn't wear
wears glasses? I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about me.
The cold blue one.
The blue one. See, has he been comforted?
Archie's, preoccupied with Zelina at the moment.
Hmm.
And Amai is with Briac, and Van is with the princess. And Zelina's technically also with Braun. Like I said, they found their comfort people.
Fair enough.
Damn. Why do I get the message pop up in my screen? Ivy Pride will remember this. This choice cannot be taken back.
And if it's to be fair, I wasn't here to technically comfort you.
Mm-hmm.
But you did seem upset.
I mean, just taking out my anger. Wanted to punch a guy, you know, the usual.
They are weird like that.
Absolutely. But
Any luck,
it's not my place.
I mean, they're your friends.
They're also
Sounds like
their
it's-
parents.
Punch my friend's parents in the face if they deserved it.
It's hard to explain, but I get the feeling that that's not what my friends wanted, so I didn't.
Oh, then you're a good friend, because you listen to them.
I suppose.
So, how's that looking for voices in your head thing going?
Did I tell her about that?
I mean, you were doing it a few times while you were traveling.
Sure. Nothing yet.
You know, you could always try visiting the church.
I thought about that, but I got a new amulet, and it's sort of not what the church follows, so I figured it'd be weird.
But you never know. There could be other clerics there, or holy men who know of the symbol, or could at least maybe point you in the right direction.
True that. I could do that. I mean, it doesn't seem like we're going to be going anywhere for a bit. May as well examine all my options.
If you ever get bored in town, hit me up. We can go out for tea or something.
I have actually been meaning to ask. What are you doing here? Like, not.
What are you doing here, right?
You, Braun and asshole. What are you guys doing here?
If you're talking about the one, we here for the Empress's ball. I promise, no Verdant Syndicate stuff's going on. We're just here to have a good time. Celebrate the country, celebrate the Empire's success.
Alright.
Then we're going to leave town and go do more Verdant Syndicate stuff.
Do we know how long until the ball?
About a week.
Week, okay. Yeah, maybe
No
I'll
less
take
than,
you up
but
on
yeah.
that then. I'm sure everyone will appreciate hanging out with you guys, considering we already did that on the road quite a bit.
Well, like I said, we'll be in town, so if there's anything that you're wanting, or just wanting a friend, leave you to go, brood and nap under a tree by yourself.
I am not brooding. I am having a nice nap to calm down.
Oh. Good luck with your nap. Maybe don't roll onto your left side. I'm pretty sure, your pocket friend wouldn't like that if he got squished again.
How do you know Chomper?
I can hear him.
I don't even want to know what he says, honestly. I'm scared.
There's a lot of cursing.
Shocking. Very shocking.
And she'll stand up, brush some of the dirt off her knees, and skip back to the party.
Yeah, Muffin will just lie back down, pull out the amulet, and just close her eyes again.
You close your eyes, and as all of you engage with the party, it does eventually draw to a close. As the next morning is an aftermath of hangovers, people staggering out of your keep. All hours into the night, your party went. But it was legendary. Especially considering two Archface showed up and picked a fight.
And then a third one said, "Get out."
Look here, ain't no party like a La Familia party, because a La Familia party don't stop.
Oh, it's gonna stop. I gotta clean up.
It ain't never stop.
Going through some downtime now.
Oh boy.
Your Coliseum battle is on day 3.
Yeah.
Muffin, your thing is done by the end of the next day.
Love that.
So if you would like to do your thing, you're welcome to.
Okay. So what would you like me to do? Just sort of gather everyone to give
That's
it,
up to you,
or-
however you want to do it.
Okay. Yeah, she'll probably do like similar to when she was sort of gathering everyone for her little background stuff. She'll gather everyone in the what do we call it? The therapy room.
Mm-hmm.
It's known as a therapy room.
Not the therapy room.
So, I got you guys something because we're a group and I love you all. I believe I got one for Bron as well, right?
You did.
Did it. So I also invited Bron if he shows up, hopefully.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, she'll just for presentation's sake, she probably got them to put them in like little boxes, and she
Okay.
will hand a little box to everyone.
Oh, but thank you.
Thank you, Finn.
Go on, go on.
Oh, you want us to open it now?
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
I tear into mine.
All right.
Yes.
Each of you find a small earring that has a very like cute little marshmallow on it.
The mushroom.
A marshmallow.
The mushroom.
And specifically, Emily, what does it do? Because I know I sort of gave you the idea, but I'm curious to know what the.
Yep.
person
I will
actually
send. I will
working.
send the magic item to everyone.
Awesome, yeah.
Don't tell us what I think it is.
It's a gun.
What?
Oh,
How's-
an
how's
earring
that?
gun?
Done.
Magical earring of gun.
Transforms
Earring
into a
cat.
gun.
Bullet.
It's
Yeah,
like you
we
always see
I
those single shot
I-
like little tiny hidden guns,
Oh.
but it's in your earring, and when it fires, it just rips out of your
Ooh.
ear.
Wow.
I knew it was the earring.
Oh.
But good old Vox Mach
Yeah.
and his little earring.
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
Yep. Everyone gets an earring a message, courtesy of
No, I
Muffin.
can't look it up because it blocks the stream. I
Do you want
pulled
me to
it
send
up.
it to you through Discord?
Well, it's in
Okay,
Discord.
It says earring of message. The blue crystal of this earring
I
or
sent it to you
marshmallow
privately, Mike, as well.
is wrapped with delicate copper wire. The earring has 5 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge to cast a message.
Oh yeah, it's this.
The
Yeah.
earring regains 1d4 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn.
Oh nice. Wait,
I
are
saw-
they
I
are they
saw
all
the-
marshmallows like Bree Hicks?
Yeah.
He gives you the biggest hug.
She'll like look to Bron and be like, I have a feeling that when we do have to leave Crouzyan, you're probably not coming with us, right?
He offers a smile. He
I
says,
wanted to do something bigger, like something we could talk across the way, but this is kind of what I could do right now.
I think it's wonderful, Finn. Thank you. And
Never forget,
even
buddy.
my home is here in Crouzyan, but I'm sure you'll be back and forth.
Mhm. Never forget, bud. You're part of La Familia as well.
La
I appreciate-
Familiar.
La Familia. La Familia.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
What a
Oh.
dick.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have all your little earrings.
Why, thank you very much.
I put
Muffin.
it on and I look at it in water and I'm like, oh, I love it so much. It even has a marshmallow on it.
I picked that
you-
specifically because of you're my bud.
He gives you another big hug.
Wait, do we all have marshmallows on ours? He takes a look at it.
That's
Interesting.
what the little white thing is dangling from the earring, Van.
Hmm. Interesting.
You've seen the marshmallows before I burned them, right?
Yes, Brick, I have seen a marshmallow before. I know what it is.
Okay, just making sure.
I totally asked them to make it like your marshmallow, where you bite it and you could cast a spell, but that was impossible. Your marshmallow special.
Oh,
I
bless your
think you,
heart.
I think you all need to work on your phrasing, but yes, thank you for the gift, Muffin.
You're the only one with a perverted mind.
Yeah, she looks at you confused and tilts her head. Huh?
Looks at Brehik like, well, you understood it, so what does that make you?
Yes, but my brother is Bronwick. It would only make
And
sense.
my sister is Amari. And Zelina. My brother's Archie.
He does blush it when you say Amari, and then he's like, "Oh, yes, I know. That, so then you know what I mean."
You do the fucking smug cat face.
Hush, 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 hush.
Like the smug cat face when you blush at Amari's name. Oh, that's going to be fun.
What?
Nothing.
What is?
Nothing.
So, is everyone excited for our fight soon?
Oh,
I am looking
I
forward
guess
to it.
that's coming up. Yes, I guess it's here
Mhm.
sometime.
We have 2 days, so be prepared.
You know, I should have asked. Do they have any rules? Like, I have these, and I point to I tap on my braces. Are we not allowed them?
No, we should.
Shrugs.
I mean,
Looks
It's
to
pretty
Bron,
strict.
the denizen of the citizen of the city.
He nods. He agrees with Zelina. He says, "No, yeah, all magic items are prohibited. Prohibited. Are encouraged."
I was about to say, hey, sorry sis, I can't go. I sold my bow and I only have the magic one.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
better return it.
But
Better get rid of that bitch.
until the time of the Colosseum is Van. Yours is gonna take a little bit after the Colosseum.
Mm-hmm.
Zelina, I know what you're doing. Tess,
Oh,
what are you liking to do in your downtime?
Tess will probably do her typical exploring / rock collecting because I don't know if there's anything necessarily specific she has left. She was gonna talk to Lysander, but he came to the party, so
Oh,
I think that's okay. I think that's chill.
I did have an addition as well. Whenever you're done.
All right. What was your
Oh.
addition?
Training himself, obviously, because gotta be able to fight my parents, if I need to. And probably training the princess a little bit. I don't know how to pick locks. Actually, wait, no, hold on. I need to double check something. When we take long rests, we can typically switch
Right.
out some of our tool proficiencies. Does that include thieves tools?
Yes, it can. It can.
So could I actually gain
Yeah,
proficiency
technically.
in thieves tools and train her in thieves tools?
Yes, you can.
Oh no!
How do you think I kept swapping between woodcarver tools and the herbalism?
No, I know.
That's what I did.
No, I know you can do that. I just didn't know if that one was considered.
It's a tool.
Yeah, a weapon or tool of your choice. A weapon or tool of your choice in the player's handbook.
Yeah.
And they are
Mhm.
thieves' tools. Okay, well, I can train her how to better lockpick if I need to.
Amazing. So,
Being enough is very nice. You can do that now.
Brehik, what are you wanting to do over the next few days?
Read, take walks. He definitely wants to bake and go around town and give people free samples and tell them, hey, you like that? Well, soon enough I'll have a place that you can come eat at.
That.
Uh-huh.
I said I love that.
Oh, yeah. Are there any branches?
Yeah. You can find a pretty big branch.
Does it look cool?
It's a cool looking stick.
Fuck yeah. I pick it up. I take it back home with me.
Yeah. As the day of the Colosseum comes around, you are stationed in like a waiting room underneath the Colosseum, similar to when you went to go talk to Garland. And you hear the crowd above, just sort of like there's a rumble from the roar of like cheering and anticipation. You can tell it is a full stadium.
Mhm. I'm polishing my rapier and all my weapons.
And assuming you prepare to enter the arena, walking up the corridor out into the open arena, it is definitely a different feeling being in it versus being in the bleachers watching.
No, look, Amara's here.
A few familiar faces in the crowd came out to support you.
Yeah,
Your dad came.
And we couldn't see inside the royal area then either, so we don't know if anybody's
Technically,
in there.
no.
Interesting.
But you do see the halfling, Grace.
Hey,
And you hear the sound of the gate close behind you.
Oh no.
And you hear like this drum roll and this announcer once again, like through thaumaturgy, announcing like, "Ladies and gentlemen, La Familia enters the Colosseum!" And there's this big old cheer, like the hype is absolutely real. And you feel the ground shake with heavy footsteps.
Ooh.
As something starts walking out from the other end of the Colosseum. Just like a boom, boom, boom.
Oh.
And emerging from the other side as the Ruby guards unlock the chains on this creature. You see a Cyclops.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
With a large great club.
Nice.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
And as the announcer calls out, let's get ready to fight! And you can all roll the initiative.
Haha.
Wait, are we fighting tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, okay, it's already like 10:40, damn. I didn't think we'd fight tonight.
I am determined to get
15.
through this fight.
it's only a cyclops.
Yeah, okay, 2 rounds from now and we're all fucking dead because of some reasons.
It's only a cyclops.
Yeah.
Or we could all roll
That's a lot of
sixes.
Hey, but we go before it though. That's all that matters.
I don't know.
Unless this thing has legendary actions.
Oh, hell no.
No way, that would be our loss.
It shouldn't.
Oh.
I
It
know.
really shouldn't. Before we do though, let's see. Finn, you get temporary HP,
Cheers.
and Drezel's gonna get temporary HP. From my chef's feed. That's 2 temp HP.
Nice. So, Brehik, you're starting us off.
Right.
Wait.
I guess.
Is Finn gonna make her proclamation though? Or is that on her turn?
On her turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
Sure.
a use action to
Why would I
cast
do that? You
Very
clearly
fair.
care about her.
on him.
What are you talking about?
What were you saying, Brehik? I'm sorry.
I'm the Fairy Fire.
Ooh! Okay, post that for me.
Yeah. Damn. Hold on. Fairy Fire. Son of a bitch.
There we go. It is a...
In a 20-foot cube within range, outline in blue, blah blah blah. Any creature within this area, when the spell is cast, is outlined with the light.
What's your spell
It's
save DC?
15.
He got a 14.
Ah,
As he is outlined in this greenish light.
yeah. And as I'm running up, I'm going to use a bonus action to wild shape into Bronson, the bear. As he gives a
Looking... hold on.
With a little satchel.
His
it
little
looks
fanny
like a
pack.
backpack.
It's a little fanny
Yes,
pack.
actually, yes, fanny pack. I like that one better.
Oh.
Oh god.
But if I can get somebody to turn the little bag of holding into a rabbit backpack, I absolutely will.
Yup.
Ba-da-ba.
That thing survived so much.
Alright, Finn!
Wait,
Was there any rules against drinking a potion at all?
No?
Cool. Finn will chug a potion, and you'll watch as she begins to run forward. She begins to enlarge.
Oh, I will say, this is more about entertainment. So, when you see Brehik turn into a bear, people start losing their shit. They're like, oh shit, it's a bear! Right? Like, they are losing their minds. And then they see you grow to the size of a bear. And they're like, oh god! That tiefling's the size of a bear! And again, it is just the hype and the cheering. Just, everyone is so excited for this.
Finn just, like, bares her, like, fangs and then just charges forward. 40 feet.
Wait, hold
and
on.
I will...
Do you have a snaggletooth thing like in anime?
Yeah! I will attack with my longsword, which is an advantage. That is a natural 20.
Oh, dang.
One punch Finn!
Two-handed, and a d4, so that is 14 damage.
Total 14.
Yep.
It's dead.
It's not dead. Definitely, hold on. Can I make it so you see the bar? There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 14, that's a chunk.
Point up to the sky, and she'll announce, "This match is for you, Maeve."
Oh, nice. For those at home, I think that's her sister.
No,
No, that's her tutor.
Oh,
that's my teacher.
that's her pseudo mom, yes. One of them.
Van, I think, has the highest. Zelina and Tess, which of you two is higher?
I have a 14.
Oh, y'all got 666. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Brother, I
Alright, so it sounds like it's in the
you.
correct order.
Awesome.
Mr. Van News.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Drizzle come to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I believe is his movement speed. Let me double check. Yes. I'm going because Drizzle is going to end up taking the dodge action because I don't need to tell him to do that. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the Cyclops. Let me display that. And then I'm gonna shoot him with a bow with advantage because of Brick. 14.
He's a big boy. Maybe he'll hit.
It does.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm gonna use my Piercer reroll, and I'm gonna reroll that D8. Oh, hey, that is definitely better. So that is 11 plus a D6 from Hunter's Mark. 6. So
Hey.
17? Yeah, 17 damage.
17 points of damage.
Yeah. As I dash over, slide, cape flowing in the wind, fire an arrow out into it. That's all.
The cheers going wild as your arrow sails through. Familiar voices mixing into the cheering. Zelina.
Finn just yells out, "That's my general!"
You mean
I
Finn?
pull out my lyre as I'm moving forward. And I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to do my lovely mantle of inspiration,
Oh.
which will I can give up to 5 people, and I'll have 5 temporary hit points. I can use their reaction to move up to their speed. So I already know Finn and Druzza already have temporary hit points, so I'm gonna give it to good old Bronson Bear, Tessera, myself,
Ooh.
and Van.
Ooh, how much?
5.
And you get to move.
And you
Your-
can move, use your reaction to move up to your movement speed.
They could. You have an extra one to give, right?
Yeah,
You
I
can
do.
take the
I
5
do.
or the 2. It'd still be more,
Yeah.
technically.
True. I'll give it to.
Maybe Dressel so they can be in combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the dress.
I mean, he would 100% take 5 instead of 2.
He's also dodging too, so he's
Yeah.
able to get up there, but still have his dodge.
Yep, and then we can use a reaction to move half our movement or full movement.
Half your movement speed.
Gotcha. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, it's
Or no,
half
no,
3 hit.
actually-
Could you make it?
Or actually, let me double check here.
It says up to its speed.
No, up to its speed. No, it is
Oh,
up to its
okay.
speed.
Yeah, you
5,
can.
10, 15. Well, move further.
And then I'll just move here.
And to Sarah, you can move as well.
Oh, she did.
She did.
Oh,
she
okay,
was
yeah.
back here. Just moved over.
I keep
said,
forgetting
"Let
to
me
Sarah's
go."
a ranged girl. I keep forgetting.
Come on, but I have to be close to do my other spells.
She's
Yep.
like, I
Come
got
on,
your back
Druzzle.
from right
Get
here.
up in there, Druzzle. We know you want to be in there, Druzzle. Come
Like
on.
the echo from across the way. I got your back.
From right here.
Waiting on Druzzle to move.
Sure. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15. So that he has a straight
Charge.
Oh,
shot.
yeah, the charge. Yep.
He's gonna charge his next turn up. That's it for me.
Alright. Tessera.
All right. We are going to a bonus action. Hex. And let's display that.
You and your stupid debuff combos.
Or actually,
And let me hex. Oh no, let me hex Dex. 'Cause we're being fun. And then for my action, we're going to Eldritch Blast.
Alright, shoot him.
Come on, oh wait, that's...
You have
I
advantage.
meant to roll with advantage.
Yeah.
21.
That hits.
16.
Damn. 20
4,
damage.
so 20 damage from the
Jeez.
pretty rocky looking blast.
Why do I imagine
yeah.
you're just like anytime you throw rocks or shoot an Eldritch Blast, you're launching a fucking candy, like the rock candy at him on a stick.
It's a Roman candle, but shooting rocks.
Yeah. Plunk, plunk,
But
plunk.
he staggers back from the hit from the Eldritch Blast, and he roars out. Does anyone speak Giant?
Let me check. I
Well,
don't
Nope,
think so.
Definitely not.
No.
Oh man.
You don't know what he says, but he sounds pissed, and you can assume he's cursing.
Damn.
Finn,
Hello.
you watch, it's still a size bigger than you, a great club swinging down from overhead.
Hit me with your best shot.
Does a 27 hit.
Jesus
It does.
Christ.
Silvery barbs.
Woo!
15.
Does not.
You don't take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Who gets the advantage?
Yeah, who gets the advantage?
It doesn't really matter because of the fairy fired. But no, I'm gonna give it to Van.
Bronson's gonna take the second attack.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I forgot they had 2 attacks.
18.
Xavier, you're muted.
Oh, yes, that hits.
You take 19 bludgeoning.
Jesus Christ.
You.
Hey, you got inspiration. Hey.
22.
Good,
To
good,
pass
good,
my
good.
con save, so I still I take the 19 damage, but I do maintain concentration on the spell.
You do. And you feel just this large great club swing down, and though it missed Finn, it comes around and it kind of clips you like right in the ribs, and you hear the entire crowd do that like ooh sound as you get hit. But then the cheering as you are still a bear.
Yeah, he kind of does the stagger thing, where he like gets on all fours again, but he stands back up.
Oh yeah,
like,
people go
bipedally.
crazy. He doesn't move, but he's spinning around like a little bit, kind of like a top, if that makes sense. You can tell he might not have the best depth perception. He doesn't really seem to be focusing on Van or Drezel or even Tessera. Well, he knows Drezel's there, but like Van and Tessera, he seems to struggle with.
And it is bite. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna bite him and then punch him.
Do it, bro. Do
My
it.
bear claws.
You're with
Don't be
advantage.
Oh, I have with advantage, yes.
Both through your fairy fire and flanking.
Fuck.
11 doesn't hit.
Quick question, DM.
Any-
Because this might
What?
change. I might give my inspiration if I can't do this. Can we use our inspiration to make something re-roll a saving throw?
No.
Okay.
It's
DM,
your d20s.
you can take my inspiration, Brehik.
Well, let's see.
That hits.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, you beautiful.
Yeah, it's all good. I had an idea for something, but if that doesn't work, yeah.
4, 6 damage.
And then
And
that
then
claw.
I punch him in the face with my claws.
Come on.
I have to roll
yeah.
them separately.
See if you get a nat 20. No, but 24 hits.
Mhm.
Okay. for
10.
10 damage.
Nice.
As
Even with like
he's
a 1, that's still pretty good.
he's gonna like bite into him and like grapple. You know how like bears grab their prey?
Yeah.
That's kind of how he does it and slaps onto him as he's like holding on to him.
Beautiful.
That's my turn.
Finn.
Whack whack. I will attack with my longsword.
Whack
Two-handed.
whack. I attack.
Long swords.
Another natural 20.
God
What?
damn.
Yeah.
Two-handed, so that's 10 damage plus. That's 14 damage.
That would be rolled twice technically because it's a dice.
Oh, because crit? Oh, then I
Yeah.
should have done that for the last one.
Yeah. Can they roll
Sir.
another d4, Emily? Because they were supposed to do it for the last crit.
I was wondering why it felt really.
Okay, well, for
low
that attack,
damage.
that's 18 damage, and for the other one, just do another.
1 point
So
of
19
damage.
damage, we'll just do that. Yeah.
Bro.
And then Finn will grin like this 2v grin, and she will. Flurry of blues.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Backtrack. How much
Sorry?
was added to the last hit?
1. 1 point of damage.
Okay, and what about the hit you just did?
That was 18.
Did you
Now
offhand
you're-
last time?
No.
Interesting.
Alright, so Flurry of Blows, 23 to hit.
That hits?
Okay, that's.
6!
And because I'm enlarged, it also counts to unarmed, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so that's 8 damage for that hit. And then 1 more hit.
God
10.
damn.
That doesn't
Anyone-
hit.
Anyone got an inspiration?
I do, but I'm saving.
It's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then that is my turn.
Alright. Then,
Well, I'm gonna shoot him with advantage.
Do it!
19.
that hits.
13
Ooh.
plus a d6. 18
Good
points of
damage.
damage as I shoot him for my action. I don't know. Need to moves. And then I will bonus action have Drizzle charge up 20 feet to attack him. Which is
Drizzle,
my
drizzle,
spell attack.
drizzle.
Where are you? With advantage. Does a 14 hit?
So, hold on, wait. It was 13 and then an additional 5.
Yeah, for 18 damage.
Yep.
Does a
And then 14 hits.
Okay. Let me.
And that's a charge attack.
It does. So this plus 2, and then I will add a d6. So 8 plus 6, so 14 more damage, and it is a creature, so it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my god, it got a 10.
That's a fail, so as Van...
It has a plus 6!
I know. Van fires an arrow into it, and Drizzle runs up and probably grabs it by the neck and pulls it to the ground. Like this wolf that is
Clotheslines it.
like straight up, he's like 2 sizes smaller, and he just does that. That is my turn.
Amazing.
Finish it off, Selena. Finish it off.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
It would be either you or Tessera. Maybe.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's just gonna like as walking up to it, playing her good old lyre. Kind of like will stop, pull out her rapier at the same time, but cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm going to upcast to the 2nd level.
Ooh.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Can it... If it has to use its reaction to move up to its speed
It
away,
crawls.
it just crawls
It
away.
crawls.
At
Yep.
half movement because he's crawling. Oof.
Yep.
Unless his head explodes, that's also a possibility. We don't know how much he has left.
Oh, he rolled a 2.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So you take 17 psychic damage.
He had 12 left.
I knew it!
How do you kill the Cyclops?
So walking up to it, well, unfortunately for this creature, with one eye you must go. La Familia must make a name, so you may go. As its head, it starts seeping out blood.
Oh yeah, it's a brutal death. The hush covers Misty's eyes.
And then I just take a bow, like, towards the crowd.
Oh, people go wild. They are screaming, they are cheering, they're chanting La Familia. Everyone looks ecstatic. And all of this cheering, like you hear it, all of you turn to the crowd, you're like, I'm assuming everyone's kind of waving, doing a bow, like, it was a show, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the crowd start to sort of like, there's like a few gasps a little bit and some confusion.
Oh no, it's happened.
Shit.
And you hear the sound of someone clapping from behind you. Or for Tessera, a little more in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Which one?
Which one?
Which one is it?
Right. That's
I
my
was-
fucking question.
I was expecting him
Which
to.
one
I
of
was
these
expecting somebody
motherfuckers?
to chest burst out of the Cyclops like a birthday cake.
Which one of these motherfuckers?
I was drinking water when you said that.
Oh, my bad. I thought that noise you made was really weird. I didn't know
Yeah,
what
I
it was.
started choking. Because you
We
said like a
lost Mo.
birthday.
Oh no, we lost Mo.
Well, no, I had to back out because my roll 20 just crashed.
Oh.
As you watch, as like I said, you hear the sound of someone clapping, and a voice say, "Oh, bravo, La Familia, bravo!" It sounds like you really got the crowd going. Not to steal your spotlight, but I'm pretty sure it's time for a new performer.
Ah.
Oh,
Just-
no!
Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh,
Are we
no!
doing
Kill him, Zelina, kill him!
Wait, the fucking stream hasn't seen him before, have they? No.
No.
We saw him in East Hollow, didn't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
technically you did. Yes.
Okay.
Come along. Come on.
Yes, the
It's been a
shawl.
while.
It has been a while.
Oh no.
Here we fucking go.
You fancying to go a round or two?
Duh.
Oh, with my pleasure.
As he sort of like he reaches a hand back, pulling out his loot. You would all notice something else occur
Mm-hmm.
as the sky around you seems to darken.
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
I thought it was gonna be during the Empress's ball. Not now! Fuck!
Bye.
Though,
Just a prelude.
though it's darkening, this strange, hazy red mist starts to appear.
Oh.
Did
Well, I
you
don't
make
like that.
Did you make 3 separate maps just for that transition, you fucking psychopath?
I think she.
No, I did not. I just have a lot of layers, and I know how to do them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, did you make 3 separate fucking maps for that 1 second transition, Emily? Holy
There
shit.
is one. There is a map I have that has a transition of like a sinking like battle map, and I decided not to use it for Loon Wrath, but I did make like 5 maps.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, I don't appreciate this.
Everyone roll me insight.
Oh. Okay, let's
Hey,
fuck.
glad you kept your inspiration.
I know. I didn't need it, but
You also have an inspiration from.
I'm gonna use mine.
well, I had the
Holy
thing
fuck.
that gave me advantage, but it was already technically used when I shot the Cyclops.
Well, didn't Zelina give you Bardic?
No,
Oh, that's
Not
not
yet.
that. Oh. God
I love
damn.
that, Tess.
I don't.
No, I
hate
gave
it
you
here.
the.
I hate it here. Not a
So,
nat
yep.
1 to a nat 2.
Yeah, the silvery barbs is what they gave me.
Which was already used on his attack.
Yep.
23.
That's just
And
confused.
22. Yeah.
I got 15.
As 15. All right. Okay. Those who got above Jesus. Yeah, so those who got above like a 17.
So
Um,
Hick, Van, and Finn.
Yes.
Hick got a 17. Nice.
So, as the sky darkens and this red mist forms, those with a passive above, actually, all of you would probably notice. Actually, it's a little weird that it's dark, and as you kind of look up, you realize that the sun looks like it's being blocked out.
Okay. Okay.
Like an eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
For being dramatic.
And with this red haze and your insight, looking to a Shawl who stands there like amidst the Colosseum, there's the briefest look, not of surprise, but maybe a little confusion.
Like he doesn't know why the sky just went dark?
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean you don't know why the sky went dark?
Oh,
And-
no.
I give up.
Kinda, you watch, he glances up, kind of a little bit of a sneer, and he says, looks like our fun's gonna have to wait a little bit. Sorry to cut it short, but I'm pretty sure the others might need me.
Counterspell.
Hold person, I don't give a fuck.
Emily, question for you.
Yes.
Is this allowed because we've talked for at least 6 seconds? Can I move my hunter's mark onto him since it's not casting? It's because the thing died.
Yes, you can.
Awesome. I'm putting hunter's mark on him.
And you would watch as he starts to. Dimension door.
Only I had counterspell.
I know, right?
And Van, you can feel him, and I'm gonna show you on the map. Actually, we'll do it this way.
And I know, flavor or not, it only gives me advantage on perception and wisdom checks to find him. Technically. It doesn't give me a, this is where he's directly at, unless that is what you're doing. I just thought I'd clarify that for
I know,
myself.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
You sense that he is in this direction.
I can't see where you're pinging.
Oh, I was broadcasting it. Oh, I'm on GM, that's why. This way.
Okay.
Okay. So
To the judge.
he went 500 feet that way, from here? Meaning could be like roughly around this spot then.
Somewhere in that vicinity.
Okay. His head would snap in that direction. He's heading in the direction of the tower of the church.
Finn's gonna keep looking up. Does anything seem to be descending upon us?
Not necessarily. It just looks like the sun's blocked out.
I start running.
Yeah, Van starts running, but he looks over at Braun. Braun, I need your assistance right now. As I call him.
Oh, he's already going. Like, you saw
No.
him and a lot of the Ruby guards immediately
Well,
took out. Like, took
I'm
off.
calling him out for a specific reason.
Oh, okay.
As we run by, I would point up to Grace, and I would tell him, because I'm assuming there's, like, people aren't going to easily hear me, you need to get the
or
princess...
you can use your earring.
Oh, I could use the earring. I'll use the earring to Braun from here and just say, you need to get the princess back to the castle now.
You know what? You did mention it, and he would prioritize that. Yes, he would.
I'm sorry, I know we wanted Braun with us in the fight, but the princess is here.
No,
and
he
that
wasn't
should
going with you. He was going to get people evacuated.
Got you, but
With the Ruby
Can
guard.
I at least need one of the Ruby Guard to know the princess is right over there and needs to not be right over there.
Can I blip my earring to cast message to Garland?
Yeah.
And just ask, or just say, what are you doing, bud? You coming with?
He'll nod. But as he nods, you start to hear the screams of people
Okay.
outside the Coliseum.
Oh, we're
son of a
going.
fuck.
We're going.
I'm already out.
Run.
I was.
Yep,
I was.
yeah,
As
Yeah, you're all running out, Zelina. You took off like pretty quickly, right? Let me really quick
What
here.
was Tess gonna say?
Tess was gonna say she's running out, she would also like do a message to Lysander, like find Inez, make sure you stay safe.
Stick
He
with
would
Hush,
nod.
maybe?
Oh yeah.
As you are all sprinting out
Yeah.
into the streets, the sight you see are these withered husks of people that seem to be
Oh
Eating.
no.
others.
No,
Oh, no.
zombies.
Into them.
No,
God.
zombies.
It is not zombies.
Oh no, it's worse.
What
Oh
the-
god, they're ghouls.
Ah!
Vampire spawn.
Those are vampires.
Wait, vampire
Oh,
spawn.
hell no.
What?
Excuse me?
Oh hell no.
Is Curse of Strahd now?
Oh.
That's a lot worse because it went from zombies, not zombies, ghouls, not ghouls.
DM, just for future knowledge, I have enlarged for 4 hours, so I'm
That's
still
valid.
enlarged.
That explains why the sun's blocked out.
It's fine. It's fine. I still got half.
They can't survive.
I have the one fucking hunter's mark, but it's on the guy and it's not gonna go off of him until I lose concentration or an hour is up.
And we're gonna end session there tonight.
I thought it was gonna be during the ball! It was during our time at the Coliseum!
But also, what? Vampires spawns. What are vampires doing here?
Well, we
know.
know they have necromantic shit. But the guy was surprised about the sun,
Yeah.
meaning his people
I
might
know.
need help. So it's either they did it before they were supposed to, or this isn't his group. They have the vampire
I don't think this is
spawn.
their group. I
Yeah.
think this is something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Do your parents know any vampires?
They fucking
Yeah,
shouldn't.
yeah, they do. They do.
Shouldn't.
No, I'm just bullshit. I have no idea.
Crouzyan looking a little dark.
It is, yeah. Oh, boy.
I feel even less bad about telling Braun to take her to the castle, knowing that it's vampire spawn. I'm putting that out there.
No. That is 100% true. I mean, if you wouldn't have done it, I would have done it. It's like, hey, someone needs to get her to safety. Like,
Yeah. Like, sorry, princess. I know I promised you I wouldn't tell anybody your secret about your disguise, but the country's under attack.
Vampires?
Vampire spawn. The fucking dragon treasures, and the sun's gone. So sorry.
oh, here come the red mist.
But
Oh,
for
no,
for my knowledge here, Emily, we are ending the stream here.
Yep.
All right.
So you can take us to the closing out screen.
Yes, sir.
Dylan, do you want to do our outro?
Everybody, thank you so much for watching episode 23, Chronicles of Grand Nation Silent War. Please join us next week for something very exciting, apparently. See what's going on. Thank you to Mike,
What?
Emily,
Oh.
Mo, Bree, I was gonna say Bree, Xavier, Anna, and myself for joining. Thank you to Angela for making the incredible art. Thank you for Tom for the music. See you guys next week. Bye-bye!